Hello everyone and welcome to the SystemMagic stream. My name's Greg, this is Andrew, and we are back for our Monday evening constructed stream. And we're back to an old stream favorite from about a month ago. We streamed Gruul Guys a few times, also known as Gruul Elves, Gruul Vehicles, or Green Red Wolves in its newest iteration. This is a new iteration of the deck that recently friend of the stream Dawn did quite well with at the NRG tournament last weekend, featuring 4 copies of Werewolf Pack Leader as the 2-drop of choice, a card which I've had some success with in the past, so definitely a card I love. Yeah. And so this is a deck, and we're really excited to see. Unfortunately, Ryan, one color off. It's Green-Red Wolves. Green-Red Wolves.
It does have some wolves, though. There's like 8 wolves.
There's 8 wolves. There's more wolves than vehicles, and people call it Green-Red Vehicles. And hey, Big DSC, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, so Andrew, any thoughts about this deck kind of in general, or specifically about this list?
Okay, yes. So this is a list that I got from yeah, there's a lot of wolves. Oh, Arlen, that's true. Arlen's also a wolf.
Arlen's over here as a wolf.
Yeah, so this is a list that I mean this is basically Dawn's list, but I will say I think a lot of the genesis of it came from noted friend of the stream Happy Sandwich, perennial Hammer player and MTGO grinder, who did very well with the deck. I think came in like 10th or something at the first Canadian regionals. And I think he was really the big advocate behind the swap from Skooz to Werewolf Pack Leader. And I was sort of unsure if it was right at the time, but I think given the downswing in the popularity of Phoenix, now it makes a ton of sense. Kind of regardless of how much sense it makes for it. Azax, you can definitely be an enemy of the stream.
Yeah.
That's definitely acceptable.
Also, frenemy of the stream is an accepted category.
Frenemy of the stream?
Notably occupied by Ben Whites, apparently.
Oh, Ben Whites is definitely a frenemy of the stream.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say in general, Ben Whites and I are both friends and have significant.
Hey, not Gruul then die. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
Great username, not
Excellent
Gruul then die.
username.
Unclear to me if it was a bit or not, but I love it.
I think it's very clear that it is a bit.
But yeah.
But yeah, everybody else has to die, but not Gruul then die does not have to die.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I think a lot of the ideas of the list were things that sort of. Oh, no problem. A lot of the ideas in the list, I think, were things that sort of my team had come up with in testing for Gruul, but then kind of didn't end up playing because none of us played it. But, like, I know we loved Hazaret in our testing, and then, I don't know, I talked to Happy Sandwich about it. He played it, did well, then Dawn started playing it. Now I think a lot of people are playing Hazaret, but I'm a huge fan of Hazaret in the board. Yeah, I mean, what's going on Twitter, Marcus, is pretty insane at the moment. But yeah, I don't really know exactly what to comment on the situation. Yeah, this is a ruthless stream. That is accurate. I don't know if we're gonna be. God, I don't really know exactly what commentary I should have on the situation beyond its. Things are definitely going really nuts right now.
Yeah. Did anyone check the official SystemMagic tier list?
Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone's checked the official SystemMagic tier list.
Okay.
At the moment, it's a very good tier list.
Yeah.
It's a very apt tier list, I would say.
This is the official SystemMagic tier list.
It's, I think, really just a very optimal tier list.
I think so too. Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, as far as why you want to play Gruul, I think Gruul actually makes a ton of sense right now, because I think the reason I didn't want to play Gruul a lot before had a lot to do with the Phoenix matchup, which is on the downswing a lot, and a bit about the green matchup, which I think is close but green favored, which is also on the downswing a lot, whereas Gruul's natural prey, which is basically red-black midrange, is on a big upswing. Gruul's also good against most other random stuff, and I'm hoping that if between the fast clock and the damping series in the sideboard, that's enough to give the deck a shot against Lotus Field. I admit I'll be less interested in this deck if I determine it can never beat Lotus, but I'm not so sure that's the case. Like, the deck is pretty fast, and you can definitely play some hate. We'll find out.
Yeah. So Andrew and I tested the Gruul versus Green matchup a bunch. And, oh yeah, hey Don, welcome to the stream. Congrats on the top 8. We tested the Gruul versus Green matchup a bunch. We found that Green was favored. Gruul kind of needed to hit on all cylinders to win the game. Like, you kind of need, like, to have an elf and to bolt their important things and to have an early Stormseeker and to have a Crow in War to stop them from blocking. And with all those things, it's very possible, in fact, not that hard to beat green. But we kind of found, like, if it didn't really all come together, if you were missing, like, any one of those pieces, you just fell apart. That was our experience in the matchup.
Yeah, the problem is sort of once you stumble and green gets ahead, you can't really recover. Yeah. Is, I think, the way I would describe it. Right. But if you just hit all the right notes, you do generally beat them. Yeah. So, like, anyway, I think it's a close but green favorite. I think you're like 40%. It's not like some sort of nightmare. It's not a disaster. Yeah. But green's favored. But anyway, but again, like, what I think this deck does best, though, is beat up red-black. Yeah. And beat up stuff, more generally. Yeah. So, sure, 40%, 45%, we can quibble that. I'm very willing to have that.
Dawn is a master of the deck, so she gives it the extra 5%, I think.
Yeah. So, Dawn, you should know that I'm playing your exact list, but I may have made a one-card change. Yeah. Because I'm offended. Basically, I really don't like Den of the Bugbear in this deck, and Dawn had 2 Den of the Bugbear and 2 Mutavaults, and I really like Mutavault. So I took the list, cut a Den of the Bugbear, added a Mutavault, thought 0 about this change, and then decided to play it. So, you know. Yeah. Mathematically, 47%, Jesse says. Okay, well, you know.
Yeah, that seems high to me, but... Well, okay, what you should know is that... So Andrew and I played when we were considering this game deck for regionals, we only wanted to play it if we thought it could beat green. And yes. Andrew and I played, like, 15 games in a row of Gruul versus green, and I went 0-15 in these games. Why aren't we playing limited? Great question, Ben White. Because according to our stream schedule, it is Monday at 10 p.m. Central Time, and therefore we are playing Constructed. Ooh, yeah. The only tier list that we'll be commenting on is the official SystemMagic tier list.
Wait, that's a bit extreme. I'm not saying we need to wade into the nonsense quite that much.
Okay.
But for example, I'm very willing to discuss Marcus's food tier list.
Yeah. Wait, what was your ranking? How did you do?
On Marcus's tier list, of the extent to which Marcus trusts food opinions, I was ranked S tier.
Oh, okay.
Which... I'm, like, quite a bit of a foodie. I think that ranking me S tier is not unreasonable. I'm not saying I endorse the entire Marcus food tier list. Mm-hmm. For example, my understanding is Joe Bernal's ranking was offensively low.
I see.
As Joe Bernal is a known quality food recommender. Yeah. But, like, it's like... I think I should be pretty high. Yeah. See, Ben White's objection is that I have no culture. But see, what my main response is that I'm not very refined or elegant when I eat. But that doesn't mean I don't know good food when I have it. I would say I have very refined taste.
What tier were you in?
In Marcus's list, I was S tier.
Okay.
I would say if I tell you to go to a restaurant, it's very accurate. Yeah. That doesn't mean that if I ate at that restaurant, watching me might not offend you. But, like, the restaurant will be great. Yeah. So that's kind of the trade-off, you know?
Yeah. I think I'd put Andrew in A tier on this tier.
You did. Which energy chef's competitors would you
I
say
don't know
coffee?
Anyone else. I'm just ranking among people I know. I would put myself in B tier, to be fair.
So your opinion is that I'm in A, you're in B, and no one else in the champs is ranked.
End of tier list.
Okay.
Excellent question, Mac, about today's candle sponsor, which I totally didn't run off and run and go grab because I forgot. It's definitely been here the whole time. This is our Cerulean Surf and Sea. Honestly, the highlight of the Threshold candle collection. You can actually, if you take a look in there, it's like, I guess you can't see because of the fire, but it's like, this one's almost gone. We've had it as a stream candle a lot of times. So huge shout out to the Cerulean Surf and Sea. It's lived a good life. But yeah, that's our can. For those who don't know, the stream is unofficially sponsored by the Anything Goes, I had an Anything Goes comment that I was going to say, by the discount Target section at discount candle section at Target. Words are hard today.
Greg's a mess today. Don't worry about it, chat.
It's fine. I'm doing great. So here's my Anything Goes comment, and this is only for Andrew. I looked up the plot of Anything Goes because we were discussing the musical Anything Goes.
As we often do.
As it relates to our Anything Goes stream. And it's not that he is a criminal. It's that, like, he tries to sneak onto a cruise ship, and he kind of takes the identity of someone who's late. But it turns out the person who is late was a criminal who was pretending to be a minister and sneaking onto a cruise ship. So he's pretending to be a minister, but then they're like, oh my god, the guy who's pretending to be a minister is a criminal, and it's actually our hero,
I see.
Billy.
That makes sense.
And so, and it turns out the other ministers are also criminals. So he like gets in with this group of ministers to sneak his way onto a cruise ship, and then, but it turns out but then he kind of befriends the criminals.
Okay. I'm glad
he's not public enemy number one.
I'm glad we derailed our stream with this insane discussion of the musical Anything Goes.
Yeah, if anyone wants a lot more details, I know a lot of the songs, and I learned a lot. I reminded myself a lot about the plot. It's really insane.
It's because Greg and I were just discussing Anything Goes.
We were discussing musicals, you know? Yeah.
Well, this is the tier list. This may or may not be the place for tier list discussion.
Well, see, and what happens is everyone learns he's a criminal, but then the other criminals are like, it's okay, we're ministers, and like he's actually being reformed by us. And we're like, he's been released into our custody because we're ministers, and that's gonna be okay. And then everyone learns the other ministers are also criminals. I was also in this musical in high school.
Yeah, Greg is a reformed theater kid.
Yeah.
And also possibly not reformed. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do any theater, so I guess I'm just theatrical.
Yeah, he's just theatrical in day-to-day life, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure what to say about the tier list at this point. I'm worried that every word that should have been said about them and more may have been placed onto Twitter already.
Is this what I
press?
press?
Join the Pioneer League,
and
not a Pioneer prelim in 10 hours.
Okay, you're obviously in charge.
Wait, what's going on? Am I out of play points? Oh, wait, sorry. I was not prepared for this. One moment. It appears I have 7 tickets and 60 play points. One moment while I sell some of my 370 chests. I apologize, chat. I usually don't have to do this on stream.
It's okay. They love the content. Can you open one chest?
I can open one chest because we're here.
Nice.
Wow, we got 45 play points.
Temple Garden! I love Temple Garden!
Yeah, it's
one of my favorite Magic cards! Wait, is that enough?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we did it! We did it, chat!
Yeah, good work, chat. Yeah, so, okay, the thing about it being plus EV to open, Kane, is that it's often plus EV to open, but the problem is you don't have to go through the work of selling the cards. So if you value your time at anything, I think usually it's always minus EV to open. Because I just don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
But I do acknowledge that it's correct from a purely money perspective. I would say most of the time in my life, my most limited resources time, although I'm not saying that the resources are unlimited.
And hey, Alex O'Neill, welcome to the stream, and thanks so much for the follow.
But yeah, God. I don't know how much I should wade into the tier list nonsense here, Greg.
Look, Greg A tier, Greg S tier, Andrew A tier, Ruth F tier. That's all they need to know. Well, this hand is incredibly good.
Okay, I'll keep. I mean, I don't know how we could ask for more really than turn 2 Stormseeker. Oh, look, we're playing against green. Okay, so everyone prepare to update the data sheet. So, you know, depending on this matchup, we'll determine once and for all how the green matchup is. Honestly, typically with hands that look roughly like this, I often win on the Gruul side, especially given that they didn't play an elf.
Yeah, so from Target, mainly the 2 types of candles that are often cheap are the Threshold Collection and the Room Essentials Collection. And the Room Essentials Collection is definitely a higher tier than the Threshold Collection. But, like, this one is the highest. This one breaks into the top tier because it's great. You know, it makes it. Even though it's from the Threshold Collection. Bully is in C tier with all else.
It is else, famously. And chat, you can see I have a begin combat stop already because I was preparing myself for this grueling.
Yeah.
This grueling, if you will.
They're being grueled.
It's a pretty nice tier list, I would say.
Yeah.
Guys, I want you to know that I wasn't sure what sort of tier list we had to make, but I was like, Greg, we have to have a tier list command. That was my one, demand.
And then I was just like, all right, and I started writing, and then the tier list was born.
Yeah, Greg just fired that off. But, you know, I was like, I don't want to post a tier list related to the NRG thing because I wasn't trying to do it in a reasonably publicly, you know, acceptable way.
Yeah.
So.
Also, notably, I did intentionally obtain 7 candles from the Threshold collection to see if that made them better.
Wait, so we just play second Stormseeker and kill Kiora, right? That looks really good.
Oh.
'Cause that's 6, right?
Yeah. Wait, I guess the alternative is to... Yeah, do it.
Well, the alternative would be play Love Struck Beast, haste it, and attack them for 2. So there is an alternative that's reasonable.
Wait, you can haste it and kill Kiora, right?
Right, and then we attack them for 2 with the Stormseeker, is the point of it. Is that better?
Wait, that seems better.
Wait, I guess that probably is better.
I mean, I guess we lose out on 1/1 value, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. We definitely care about the value.
Yeah.
Look, for those keeping track at home, the green matchup is not about value. There's some things it is about and some things it isn't, and value's in the set of things it's not about.
To be very clear, Bloodbraid Marauder is not on the Greg list. Good Bloodbraid Marauder is on the Greg list.
Yeah, Bloodbraid Marauder is on the reg list, but not the Greg list.
Oh, I guess they can Stone Rain themselves to protect Kiora.
That has to be fine.
Yeah. I think there's nothing we can do.
I mean, it's not unreasonable to do that, but I think it's just I'm just not I get that it maybe it's even right, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, Dawn, I think you should basically hard mull elves in this matchup on both sides. If you're playing green or Gruul, if you want to know about this matchup, my opinion is mulligan all hands down elves.
Yeah.
If I was making a tier list of hands, if you will, my tier list would be hands that have elves, followed by mulligans, followed by hands that don't have elves. Okay, admittedly, this is not great. Never mind, it's fine. Yes, I do think mulliganing in Pioneer is generally underrated. Mulliganing should be a very high tier.
Mulliganing in Limited, though?
That would be very
we're
low
off
tier.
It. Yeah.
They did Sky Shark.
You see, the thing about Mono Green, chat, is it's a bit like Charmeleon.
Alright, so should I play... I kind of want to play Pack Leader to draw a card. Thoughts on that?
So the alternative would be Stormseeker, Elf, haste them both?
Well, yes. That might be better.
And then we'd send 5 at Kiora and 7 at them?
Yeah.
I want to do that, I think.
I guess that is probably better than drawing a card, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Yeah, we just play this... Play Elf. Go to combat. Target 1 on this and 1 on the Elf, which we still have another Elf so we can still attack. Yeah, okay. I was like, we don't, own ourselves, right?
How would we own ourselves?
If all our elves cease to be 1/1, Love Struck Beast will not be able to attack.
Okay, that would be bad.
But that is not the case. Okay.
I also like this because, we have Bolt plus Pack Leader lined up for next turn.
I mean, I think we're going to win this game. Part of it is that our opponent's Storm missed, so you know. Okay, so what did they hit? Not Nykthos? As they say, not Nykthos, then die.
Yeah. Did they hit no lands?
No, they hit a forest.
Oh, okay.
If it were... Chad, I want you to know that if that were Greg's Cavalier of Thorns, it would have hit no lands.
I never hit lands.
Greg's... we tested this matchup, a huge amount when we were preparing for the what do you call it? Regionals. And Greg, never hit a land on his Cavaliers, a single time.
And every single time it happened, Andrew informed me that the thing about this deck is that it's a bit like Charmeleon.
I did say that a lot of times. So we just bolt the Tron when we play the Pack Leader and they just die, right?
They're just dead even if you don't play the Pack Leader, but it's fine.
Okay, but I would like to draw a card. Did you consider that?
Wait, I don't want to show them the Pack Leader.
Okay, that's probably right. We should just play an Elf then.
Sure, but you can play an Elf.
Yeah. Wait, this still works, right? I think it's they block this and they take...
If you pump 2 Elves, then everyone else is 2.
Yeah, okay.
And they can only block the big guy. And 2 times 4.5 is famously more than 8.
2 times 4.5 is more than 8. Greg, how famous would you say that particular fact is?
Way more famous than most of my facts. Oh my god, yes!
Wait, what happened?
The game ended and there were no more kicks. So everyone should know that I'm in a fantasy football league of all kickers. And going into the second half, I was up by less than 1 point with my opponent having the kicker for the Cardinals, and they didn't kick a single time. And so I won my matchup.
All right, so I think we should clear one in these 3 cards. I'm trying to remember how we were boarding before in this matchup. We were boarding out Scoos, right? But I'm not sure if we should board out this or not.
Well, were we boarding out Scoos? Wasn't it kind of good against...
Oh, it was kind of good. Wait, so what were we cutting?
Kicker tier list? That I can give it to you. Sideboarding -4 Chariot.
I do not think Damning Spear should come in.
Wait, can we... Wait, I would rather cut Boat than Chariot, I think.
Yeah, I don't love cutting the vehicles.
Wow, you're taking intense psychic damage from the Kicker League? The Kicker League slaps.
Like, I'm pretty into Chariot in this matchup, Dawn, to be honest. Especially if they don't have Ratchet Bomb, which I generally assume they do not. I won a lot of games with Pack Leader into Chariot. I mean, I understand it sounds obvious, but yeah. I did.
Does it make sense to trim BCG?
Bone Crusher Giant, yes.
Oh.
I think it is not crazy to trim Bone Crusher Giant. Like, I think I want to board like this or something, to be honest. But I'm not boarding Damning Spear. I think
I like that a lot.
Okay. It's a little like this is a little awkward, like the cutting Bone Crusher boarding Embercleave thing, but I think this is my preference. Also, see, I'm trying to remember what we were doing before because the King's Greg definitely had a cyber plan when we were playing this matchup.
We did.
In our testing.
We did.
And I don't remember what it is. I think it might have been trimming this, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I also don't think that's crazy because you don't really want to play 2-drop because you want to multi an elf.
Right.
Maybe this I prefer.
No, I like Pack Leader. I feel like it.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I think on the play, I like Bone Crusher.
Okay, that's fine. I like its
play. I think
power to converted mana cost ratio.
Basically, on the draw, I think you kind of have to hard melt to an elf. On the play, I think you can keep hands of the form Stomp, Stormseeker.
Yeah.
So.
And also, Quandrix Dropout, by the way, excellent username. Big fan of that one. Asked, can I explain the significance of kicker leagues? So, yeah, I've never heard of anyone else do it other than us. But notably, I'm going
to mulligan his hand.
Please do, yes. Famously, in fantasy football, kickers are, the least important, most random position, and a lot of people advocate for cutting them entirely, that fantasy football would just be better if there were no kickers, period. And so, as a pushback on this, my friends made a league where it's all kickers.
I'm going to tuck Baseji. Thoughts?
I'm in favor of tucking Baseji.
I mean, I just don't really see what the other option is, to be honest.
Pack Leader's the other option.
But that seems crazy.
I don't want to do that.
We just need to draw a second red, and we already basically can cast the Embercleave. We don't need a lot of lands.
Yeah, the Kicker League, almost always the standings are so down to the middle. In fantasy football, all mechanics are some variants of kicker is a great line.
That is a great line. Yeah, sorry. If we're discussing kicker, I would like to state that I think that the kicker problem is maybe a bit overstated at this stage of things.
The standings, as of me winning my match, are 8-6, 8-6, 6-8, 6-8.
Okay, so are we supposed to play Lovestruck Beast? Or are we supposed to play Gruul Pack Leader? I guess we're playing Lovestruck Beast. It's probably crazy not to, right? It's because it's 5 damage.
Wait, so if we play Pack Leader Elf, though, then next turn, can we cleave him up? Do we want to just then, attack with all 3 creatures with the plan of cleaving?
I guess we can, yeah.
That seems pretty good to me.
In fact, we could also play Pack Leader Lovestruck Beast token. Right? Because if we play... Because, the token's the same as the elf next turn if that's what we're playing to do.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. I like that.
We don't draw a card if we do that, right?
We don't draw a card either way, but I'm not sure I care.
No, wait, Well, I mean, I'm just comparing to Lovestruck Beast line. So wait, but you want to cleave this instead of this?
I mean, I guess I want to cleave the Lovestruck Beast, but we won't be able to do it next turn. We won't have enough attacking creatures.
But sure, but they only have 4 mana next turn.
Yeah, okay, I guess you're right.
So, basically, the only blocker they could play is an Old Guild Troll. If they play that, this can still attack. So wait, I'm back to thinking Lovestruck Beast.
Okay, you've convinced me. Play the Beast.
Okay.
Wait, I want to play Corpus and Forest, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We play 6 kickers per team, and there are 4 teams. So 24 total. You have 0 spots on your bench, so if you want to keep a player through the bye week, you have to accept the 0.
Wow, that last ruling is great. I would like to state. Okay, I guess what's happening right now is the one complication of our play, which is that if they can play troll with an elf up, but I guess we just like, is that trade even bad for us?
Elf for elf?
Like troll for like our elf use for their entire team.
Oh, I'm okay with that trade.
I think that trade is fine, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna attack with this.
Big fan.
We can't cleave regardless, so there's no need to play it.
Yeah.
I care about drawing cards. Yeah, chat in general likes to draw cards, is what I've learned. Kind of regardless of who's in chat or the circumstances around it.
I love drawing cards with my green creatures from attacking, but again, this matchup is not about value.
Okay, so they're going to take this lane, which I think is reasonable because the troll means they like get the mana back, sort of.
Yeah.
But I think it's also reasonable for us because we clear a blocker and it's mana neutral, so...
Right.
I'm just not sure what's happening here could be described as us winning. I'm just going to play this in elf and the land.
Yeah.
My biggest concern is that we might be losing.
See, this is, I think, my biggest problem with this matchup, that I would say we've had a very, like, medium draw, and I feel like we're losing by a lot.
Yes. I mean, maybe they'll hit 2 force again.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll stone whiff, Greg. Maybe this will be a another
storm.
I'm not sure if no hit is actually possible. Warning.
Oath.
Well, they could put those in that case.
Yeah. Their battlefield would not change.
Yes. I do agree this werewolf would have been better as... Nope!
Wolf, Willow, Elf, okay?
See, chat, the thing about mono green is it's a bit like Charmeleon.
Double cav, wow.
Well, we don't have enough red to do everything is the issue, right?
Yeah.
Like, so, like, I'm not actually sure what we should do here, because this is 2 fucking mana, right? Like, so if we kill the elf,
yeah,
then they have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, right?
Yeah.
Which is famously not enough to cast Storm. If we leave the elf, they can flashback Storm.
Okay, yeah.
So we're supposed to just stomp the elf.
Stomp the elf, play the Bone Crusher attack for 4?
Yes.
That seems good to me.
Well, I was just figuring out, if they couldn't flashback Storm anyway, then maybe leaving elf would be better.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to check.
Oh, wait.
What?
Never mind. You're good. I was just... Yeah.
Okay.
Big fan.
I would like to state that me doing green math is something that I'm generally good at.
Yeah, that's why it took me a little longer.
So I'm pretty confident in my green math. Yeah, for the record, I would say that I would be happy if I got to play Gruul in Energy Champs. I'm not yet sure if the metagame will develop in such a way that I'm allowed to do so, but I like Gruul a lot.
Andrew told me off stream that he's 100% to play Gruul in Energy Champs no matter what happens.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's exactly my chance, but I am willing to. I'm at least considering Gruul.
I've decided I'm going to say that about every deck we play.
You're really going to lie to chat like that? Not every deck we play will I be 100% to play.
100% chat.
I'm not planning to play too many decks that I think I'm 0% to play, but I'm definitely not putting off... Like, there's a chance I'll say, we're trying this deck. I think there's a small but non-zero chance I'll play it, or something like that. Thank you again for the data.
Thanks for the candles, you know?
We're gathering, like, many pieces of data today. We're gathering data about the green Gruul matchup for Jesse and Bob and Cheese. Yeah. And we're also gathering important data about what deck I am playing.
Wait, did they just get...
That was another storm for Nykthos
and Wolf Willow.
Yeah, but is that enough to flashback? I'm not counting because there's no reason for me to count, but
yeah.
No, it's not. Okay.
You see, the thing about
Do you think our opponent's ever going to have a good storm?
Is that...
Okay, they didn't hit Nykthos. They still can't flashback storm.
Okay.
I like this. Yes, I mean, our opponent is look, it's less of a storm the festival and more of a light drizzle in the general vicinity of the festival.
Here, we can check if there was any bully on my comment. Nope, no bully. No bully has been detected.
Okay. So I guess I'm supposed to attack with all of my creatures.
Pew! Pew! Pew!
I don't really know what we're gonna do after that, but that's probably the play, right?
Love it.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna play this for 2 and, like, play an elf or something? right?
Probably. We'll see what we draw too.
That's true. Okay. The bully stays at 0. Good to know. You should put... Yeah, see, the key to casting Storm the Festival is that when you cast it, you should almost always put some combination of Cavalier and Karn the Great Creator into play, and or sometimes Kiora.
Yeah.
And as long as you pretty much pick between those
sometimes Nykthos. Sometimes you really want Nykthos.
That's true. Usually when you don't have Nykthos. Okay, so I think we do not want to kill their Cav. Well, it's complicated, actually, isn't it? No, we probably don't, though. Are they just going to die next turn or something?
They're going to get back a Storm.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad.
I mean, they are going to be able to flash back a Storm pretty easily, right?
Well, yes. It's like, here's the thing. If you kill the Cav, essentially they save 3 mana on the Storm, right?
Yeah.
But the Cav itself is 3 mana.
Right.
And it's also 3 mana on every untap. So it's possible killing Cav is right. My biggest concern with that is it does less damage. Like if we just cleave the Bone Crusher, right? They take 10.
Yeah.
And they take 2 from our elves. They take a total of 12. So they go to 4. That sort of seems like they're dead next turn.
I think that's what I want to do.
I think Cling of the Giant and Praying is correct. Yes, I think Chad is the right of it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that most of chat is here for tier list talk only. Okay, chat, what about tier list would you like to discuss? Because I think Twitter's...
Candle tier list was requested again. So again, of the Target discount candles, I'd like to put the Room Essentials collection above the Threshold collection. I did buy one candle. I splurged for one from the Birthstone collection, which wasn't discount, but it was, like, great.
Ooh, that is bad.
I
would say. See, now the thing is we're losing badly and have no real plan to win the game.
Yeah.
I guess it's to, like, have their Storm whiff again and then draw Crow in War. But,
yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a probable outcome, as it were.
Need to up your candle game? Yeah. Oh, the worst... So, okay, like 2 weeks ago, I won an RCQ, and the worst part about winning was that next door to the RCQ location, there was a Bath and Body Works that was having a comically huge candle sale. And I was so excited to go there after the RCQ. But then I won the whole event, and by the time it was done, the Bath and Body Works was closed.
Well, that so is a savage beating.
I did not get to buy any comically cheap candles.
Where would you say you would rank on a tier list winning an RCQ?
Below buying a bunch of budget candles, but above most things.
Local RCQ store tier list? Wow, I mean...
Yeah, the RCQ did start at 2 p.m., which was actually great.
It was great for those of us who prefer to wake up at roughly noon.
Yeah.
Which does describe some members of the streaming team.
Some members of the house.
Who can say exactly who?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the record, chat, if you ever are... in terms of local RCQ tier list... S tier is, like, gotta be Lodestone, right?
I suppose so,
Like,
yeah.
I don't really know the full tier list, but, like, we live in Minneapolis. Lodestone is, like, the best store by, like, miles. To the point that, like, I don't really know what the second best store is, but I'm very confident what the best one is.
So, wait, here's a good fun fact. Did you know this RCQ? Wait, why are we blocking?
Well, I don't know. I'm worried about... I don't know how we ever... I'm conceding the game.
You can concede the game, that's fine.
Okay.
Before this one that I won, the only RCQs I played were Dreamers Minneapolis, Dreamers St. Louis Park, Dreamers St. Louis Park, Dreamers Minneapolis.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, although if you're playing Raptors every round, Gruul is definitely where it's at.
Yeah.
If you're playing Green every round, it's a little bit more dicey.
Yeah. I think Gruul would be a great choice for a local RCQ this weekend. If you are looking for a local RCQ,
well, basically, I think the overall...
Wait, do you want more? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I just swapped them?
Yeah.
Is that reasonable?
I love that.
Okay. Mathematically perfect 2 boats is what we're at right now.
Yep.
Hard to say exactly why, but...
And I assume that's the Minneapolis Convention Center. But it could be the...
It could be the St. Paul River
Center. I predict it's the Minneapolis Convention Center, but hard to...
Oh, yeah, for the record, chat, if anyone's looking to get some hangouts... Phoenix has been on a major downswing lately. I don't know if it sucks, but I wouldn't say it's great. The rise of Lotus Fields combined with Red-Black being the most popular deck by a lot is not a favorable metagame for Phoenix.
Yeah.
I assume we have the mulligan, right? I mean, I guess the issue with our hand is that we have to draw a land for it to be mid. is my concern.
So the plan here is we'll get to play Elf on 1. We'll probably get to stomp an Elf on 2.
Yes.
And then... Yeah, I want them all.
Like, I think if our hand had, like, a really good curve, like let's say the second Oblivion Bolt was a Reckless Stormseeker.
Then
I'm in.
Yep.
To like, an elf hand that needs to get lucky to be great. But this hand needs to get lucky to be mid. And
Yeah.
that, I think, is not acceptable.
Yeah.
Okay, now this hand needs to get lucky to be great.
Yeah.
So this is great.
This is awesome.
I'm definitely going to keep this. We took the second Chariot.
Yep. How's the Boats versus White Weenies matchup?
Boats is a heavy favorite.
A heavy favorite? Really?
I think 65-35.
Okay.
I mean, is 65-35 not a heavy favorite?
I just wasn't sure.
I think it's probably... So, like, speaking as someone who to be fair, likes Mono White quite a bit in Pioneer, I think Gruul's one of the worst matchups. I think it may be the worst non-Greasefang matchup.
Okay.
Well, we didn't draw a land, but, you know, we're basically casting Stone Rain, so, you know, that's kind of like drawing a land if you squint it a little bit.
True. It's even better, like... It's better.
If the metagame were all red, black, and white, then I think Gruul would be an amazing choice, yes. I don't know what exactly that describes. Well, we might just lose.
Pew! Pew! Pew!
Greg, you're now doing it sarcastically.
I informed chat that you only do it when it's, like, serious, really, when you're really getting them dead, or when it's sarcastic.
Okay,
Those
gotcha.
are the only acceptable times to pew-pew them.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, my biggest worry about Gruul is that... Oh, God.
Bolt it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems better than doing nothing, but it doesn't seem better than doing anything, as it were.
Uh-huh.
At least our opponent doesn't have any more lands, because they played...
Yeah.
Like, they re-nicked those that turn. But, is Green-White Angels a meme? So, I'm honestly something of a believer in Green-White Angels, but I've become concerned because its results since the first RC or two have been awful. And that really concerns me. I mean, I would say I trust results to a significant extent. I still kind of like Green-White Angels in theory, but I do think Phoenix falling off the map is, like, really bad for the deck. Phoenix is the best matchup. So I think right now I would not recommend Angels, even though I kind of like the deck, to be honest. Alan, I don't think that's quite so true, but maybe. What do we do now? We have to kill the troll, I think.
I think we have to kill the troll.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about Gruul is it's a bit like Charmeleon.
Yeah.
As it were. Yeah, I think in general, Gruul lines up pretty well against control as well. I mean, I'm not saying it, like, destroys or anything, but I think in Gruul against Blue-White, I like the Gruul side of it. I think it's close, though. I do think, like, the switch to Pack Leader improved the control matchups by a substantial amount. Okay, well, I think we just play Stormseeker and hope that next time we get a Chrome Wear the Cab and, like, do the thing.
Agreed.
It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. Alan, I also don't necessarily hate Gruul against some of the other red-black decks, such as, like, the various Fires decks. I'm not necessarily saying it, like, demolishes them, but I think it's close in those matchups. So I guess I'm a little higher on it than that description would indicate. Although, I also do think basically being good against red-black is extremely, extremely great right now.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, red-black's the best deck by, like, it's the most popular deck at, like, a lot of these tournaments I've been seeing by, like, kind of a wide margin.
Yeah.
To the point that, like, if you're favored against red-black, I might not care about that much else. But, yeah.
Well, and it helps that we're, like, favored against red-black and a fundamentally powerful deck.
Well, yes.
Like, we have nut draws that can beat a lot of things.
Well, yeah, so, an example might be, like, I'm not necessarily saying this deck, like, beats up the Fires decks. But my experience is that if you play Stormseeker on turn 2, you beat them. Mm-hmm. And you obviously won't always do that. I'm not saying that's, like, the thing, but, like, it's hard for your matchups to ever be that bad when your busted draw is really busted.
Yeah.
And like I think this deck does have that. Maybe not as busted as say green, but still pretty freaking busted.
Yeah.
Okay, now we are deadish.
Okay.
Let's concede.
You may concede at any time.
Are you aware that's a rule of the game?
Yes.
Okay, update the data. Now Gruul's down from 46% to 45% against green on the basis of that match.
Okay, but the embarrassing thing is, like, all their storms were so bad.
Well, that is true.
Just gotta make sure exclamation point deck is working, sending him to the right link.
I mean, I agree that if you put Titan into play, the Gruul deck usually loses unless they already have a massive board.
Right.
But, like, look, if the Gruul deck goes Elf, Stormseeker, Chariot, and then you Titan, I'm not so sure. But,
Down to 42.1%, okay?
I do remember when they started a two land twice game 2.
Yeah, and then we still lost.
Well, I mean, okay, I get everything that's being said. I legitimately think that both green and Gruul are significant downswings. Green kind of honestly hit the like floor of its popularity like a week or two ago, and it's kind of back on the upswing, I would say.
And hey, the VSK, by the way, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. And hey, Zarian7, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow.
I'm gonna keep this.
It
is no red, I don't care.
I agree. Choosing random numbers that start with 4, we love that.
Yeah, I am a big... I mean, look, I actually was saying about this. Wait, Greg, are you aware of my saying? It's great.
About random numbers that start with 4?
Not particularly that start with 4.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. Here's my saying.
Yeah.
If it's worth doing with fake numbers.
Okay.
And the idea is, even though, like, look, when you say a matchup is 45%, like, really all you're saying is, like, it's close but unfavored or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really saying it's exactly 45% or whatever. I still just think communicating precisely how you feel about it, instead of just saying, oh, it's unfavored. And someone says, no, I think it's close, and you're actually agreeing because you both think it's 45%.
Yeah.
Like, it's better just put a number on it, even if your number is semi-made up.
Yeah. I assume their deck is knights, not vamps. And they're playing this creature because it's a knight.
I think it might be more likely to be vamps, but I'm not sure.
And great question, is Pack Leader worth losing Gigantha? I think definitely. I think we like Pack Leader a lot, and I kind of found that Gigantha was not great.
I played like a lot with the Gigantha list, and like my main opinion is that it's more about Skoos.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, if I think Skoos is well positioned in the metagame, then I want to play Skoos, and therefore I'll play Gigantha because it's free.
Yeah.
If I think Skoos is poorly positioned, then I'll play Pack Leaders because I don't think Gigantha is that important. That's kind of my opinion.
What do you want to do here?
I don't know.
I think I like Double Elf.
I guess I think I do too. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. So the question is about Lotus. I think Lotus is good. For the record. I think that the big like so what I would say about Lotus's matchups in general is I think Lotus I think it is favored but losable to red black. I think it absolutely eats Phoenix alive. I think it's usually good against people playing fair. I think it's bad against aggro, mostly as a class. Like mono white, bant, mono red, anything aggressive I think is usually unfavorable for Lotus. I think it is totally fine against blue white. I don't think I agree that blue white is horrendous, but I'm not necessarily saying... I'm not sure I think it's soundly favored, but I think it's fine. I think Lotus is a very reasonable choice right now and should be a consideration for anyone playing tournaments. There's a chance at some point we will stream it. I'm not that good at it.
I heard that Andrew is a 100% lock to play it at Energy Champs, so...
I think, yeah, the way I would phrase it is you have to race against aggro and your deck is very bad at doing that. I mean, Kane would know more than I would. I can only speak from my limited experience. I've tried some Lotus.
Wow, sacking the good one.
Yeah, I guess I should have stacked Elvish Mystic. Well played, Greg.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to stomp on it and play a thing and let it survive, I think. Is that crazy?
Wait, what if we stomp the thing,
play this?
Desire, and kill Lily?
That's probably just great,
I want to do that.
Yeah, never mind, I'm off it.
Llanowar Elves is clearly superior to Elvish Mystic. And
I'm willing to tier list it. Yeah, Greg, would you mind making a tier list of elves?
Yeah, of 1 mana elves.
1 mana elves that tap for 1 green mana.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's more.
Finned Horn elves, D tier.
All right. Where would you rank, or I guess this one doesn't tap for green, it taps for snow, but where would you rank Boreal Druid?
Ooh, B tier.
Okay. I just want to be clear. And you rank Llanowar elves as S tier?
Yeah, Elfish Mystic can be A tier.
And how would you rank the Llanowar elves where he's kind of like doing this?
Oh, the 7th where he's kind of crouching? Or the sideways one?
No,
that,
the
like,
grimacing
OG
one.
art?
Yeah, the OG art.
All Llanowar elves are S tier.
Okay, Avacyn's Pilgrim. Ooh, Greg loves Avacyn's Pilgrim.
S tier.
I was like, I know where this one's
I was
going.
trying to decide if I wanted to put it higher than S tier, and then I decided S tier was the correct answer.
You were gonna make a, I don't even know what would be above S, an SS tier?
SS, yeah. All Llanowar elves are the same tier. This is my tier list.
Okay, do you want to play Chariot or 2 guys? See, it's interesting because if we get Chariot down, then we can start, like, getting value off it. But if we play 2 guys, it's more mana efficient.
We'll also get value because we'll be attacking with Pack Leader.
Yeah, I kind of want to play 2 guys.
Okay, I'm down for 2 guys.
If it's 2 guys, is it Lovestruck Beast Pack Leader? It seems hard for them to kill all our 1/1s here.
Yeah, I mean, they do appear to be, like, black-white mid-range, so they might just have... Yeah, God, I don't know.
I think any world...
We'll play Lovestruck Beast. They might have Shieldred.
I also think any world in which they can kill, like, both our guys is, like, a world in which we're pretty happy because they didn't kill Pack Leader, for example.
Yeah. Now, if this Pack Leader were Skoos, I would play Chariot.
That is reasonable.
Has a card with Llanowar or Elves ever been banned?
That's a wild question.
There's gotta be an elf that's been banned.
Well, I think maybe there might be some mystics. What would be some examples of other mystics?
Deathrite Shaman, is it an elf?
Yeah,
I mean, it's an elf in spirit, for sure.
No, I think it literally is an elf, though. Unless it's a human. But I think it's an elf. I can't 100% swear to the creature type of Deathrite, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I think it is an elf. I want to play 2 guys again. Thoughts?
Agreed. Creature Elf Shaman.
Because I think back in the day, there was a period where it saw play in elves.
I want to be clear that Deathrite Shaman is in the A tier.
Wow. I would like to put Death Clement in a very low tier.
I see, okay.
I do not like Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to insult it because it's like so powerful, so it deserves to be in the S tier. Ooh, Bloodbraid Elf.
Oh, that was banned too, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, oh wait, I was supposed to attack for 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, well, wait till next turn to draw the cards. I'm like, wait. My opponent can't trade for this. That made no sense.
Yeah. It's
sorry.
okay. Ooh, Planeswalker Freylease. That can the elf token. Ooh, Llanowar Mentor is in the D tier with its friends. I've decided.
Okay, so here we have some good lines available to us. Because we can attack with both Pack Leaders, and if they block either with Shieldred, we can pump it.
Yeah.
And we can also draw 2 cards.
Yep.
The one problem we're going to have is that now our opponent's really, turning the screws and the draining, as it were.
Yeah.
But we can... Oh, wait. I guess when we draw 2 cards, we'll also take a bunch of damage. But I think this is still right?
Yeah, I still want to do it.
I do not think you could play DRS in Pioneer and feel good about it.
Yes.
You could play DRS in Pioneer. It's really the feeling good about it where you control. But yeah, my general opinion is Lotus is a strong, reasonable choice for basically any tournament of this format that you're playing anytime soon. Those were not the greatest cards I've ever drawn. If I had to rank the cards I was drawn in some sort of list, perhaps including tiers, I would say they were not a very high tier. Okay, I guess we just let this happen.
Yep.
And then we just play everything right now with the Boseiju.
Yep.
I mean, it's a little awkward because we're taking another drain on the Chariot, but I think that's just our life, right?
Yep. It's not a May, is it? Draw a card. Okay.
Oh, God. You're worried about a world where we can't attack anymore. Wait, that's like a real world.
It's fine. Still make the play. There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, it means, are you aware we cannot attack with all 3 Pack Leaders next turn if I play Chariot?
I am. Oh. Yeah, but I want to still play Chariot.
Okay. I really don't like our situation upon review.
More things. We're going... Oh, I guess they gain 2 life. Maybe it is bad.
I think this might have been worse than doing nothing, but I'm not sure. Partially, okay, here's my current issue. I'm not sure what our plan to win the game is.
We can use a pack leader to crew the chariot.
That is true, and we should do that.
I guess I should have done, like, if we do that, an attack, and they block the two biggest things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yes, I'm aware the pack leader has to get in there to draw the cards.
Yeah.
Dawn, the thing is, it would be out of Green's color pie if that were not the case.
Yeah.
Green cannot draw cards in ways that don't correspond to creatures. Anyway, wait, what's the claim about the tier list discourse?
Tier list discourse is in the S tier.
Oh, yeah.
Discourses.
I appreciate that we're trying to have a lot of discussion involving tier lists without talking too much about specifically NRG Champs tier lists. I think it's a good approach.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's goodish. So we can do this, right?
Yep.
So we want to attack the other two and go to 1, I think?
I think so.
Wait, should I...
No, wait, so notably, if you want to cast Stomp, you can't be at 1.
Okay, then we should just crew with 2 pack leaders.
Okay.
Because I do want to be able to cast Stomp.
Yeah.
Then it's crew with 2 pack leaders, right?
Yep.
And then it's fire up both Mutavaults. Because we're alphaing, I think.
Agreed. Well, are we leaving one thing back for...
Well, we make a cat, so we have
casting
one thing back.
Stomp is what I was going to say. But...
Oh. Well, we have the elf, though.
Well, I guess we can't because the red mana is painful.
Yes. We cannot stomp if we're at 3. That is correct.
Okay, I think we're not stomping. I think we have to alpha.
Oh, well then I shouldn't have made this crew. Crap.
Yeah, they're right.
Wait, fuck. How do we win now? I could attack with 0 pack leaders. What can only be described as a brilliant gambit.
And then assuming Shieldred blocks a thing, we can then stomp it?
Yes.
Wait, I want to do that.
It's not a great plan, as it were, because Shieldred has to block a pretty small subset of things.
Uh-huh.
But it may be just kind of where we're at. Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe I shouldn't have played the chariot. I think you're right. Sorry, I almost didn't play it, actually. But, I don't know, it's tough out there. It's brutal out there. Okay. Chat, we've got him. We baited him. We baited and outsmarted him. Okay, so I go to damage.
Yeah.
See, here's the real brutal part, though. What's going to happen is we're going to stomp the Shieldred.
And they're going to have another?
Their one card is going to be another Shieldred.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be dead. But, you know, obviously it'd be completely insane to play around that.
Yeah.
And now we can simply win the game without playing any more non-creature spells. Or taking any more damage. I mean, I think we will do... Like, I basically think if our opponent does not kill us right now, they will die. Like,
agreed.
It's hard to imagine this game going on. Look, chat, all we had to do to win this game was to have our opponent block poorly.
And thanks, Don. Yeah, have a... see you later.
Oh, yeah. Good to have you, Don. Thanks for providing our deck list, plus or minus 1 Mutavault.
Yeah.
I just love Mutavault in this
Okay,
deck.
this is not the slow roll of someone who has Shieldred.
Yes, I think our opponent does not have it based on this pause. Also, I want you to know that me describing our opponent's pausing as them not having whatever good card we're very afraid of is something that I learned from friend of the stream, Kai Ruan.
Okay, yeah.
And it's great. I think it's sometimes actually useful in deducing your opponent's hand on Moto. Basically, humans just like aren't good at pausing for a while with the nuts. So like if your opponent pauses for a while one turn and then makes a certain play, you can generally assume they don't have the nuts, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
so
anyway.
notably, the third Mutavault was added in exchange for a red source.
Yes.
So by adding it, we did not make Werewolf Pack Leader harder to cast.
Also, yeah, I basically just hate this card. specifically.
Yeah.
I feel like you like these are the man lands you want, and this is the man land that sucks. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, we beat white black guys.
White black cards.
So I think they might want the third of Chrono War to take Shieldred. I generally like that.
Do we have roast? No, we don't have roast.
No, sorry, we have fry.
Okay.
It's like roast, but not roast.
Okay.
We also may want so these are the cards that are on our sideboard for the grindy matchups. This may be a grindy matchup.
I predict it is.
I don't really know what cards are in their deck, but it seems like it might be. What is bad though? Maybe Obliterating Bolt, because they're like it doesn't kill Shieldred, and we didn't see that much that it's great to kill.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess maybe that raises the curve a little bit, but that might just be fine.
Yeah. Well, we'll never know if they did or didn't have Shieldred. Maybe they did and forgot what it did.
Yeah, I agree that in this case, the pause didn't give us relevant info because like it doesn't matter later if they have Shieldred, but I think often it provides useful info. Maybe one of these?
That makes some sense.
Actually, maybe this card's just... Maybe we've got more of these.
Wait, doesn't it attack into Shieldred, though?
Well, yes. I mean, do you think 3 Chrono Wars is too many? Maybe. It's pretty good if there's creatures on both sides. Bone Crushers and Killing. Our opponent played a 1-mana 2/1 that it kills.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure that our opponent... I'm not really sure the set, how large a set of things it kills in their deck, but I think it's like probably at least decent.
I don't want to cut Bone Crusher. They're like a weird generic deck, and it's a generically good card. Like,
yeah, I agree with that.
We don't know enough to cut it.
Wait, how would you say you feel about playing 2 Bone Crushers in red-black?
In the main?
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Are you aware this happened on camera at the NRG, or no? You don't even know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Okay. Zach Allen had 2 Bone Crushers in his main deck on camera at the NRG. I believe this is unacceptable.
In a pre-board game?
Yes. There's
What?
just 2 in his 75.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the most egregious thing. Like, I assume he had his reasons. Like,
I think he was trying to metagame very hard for the mirror.
Okay.
And I think he believes that people board out...
Isn't Bone Crusher kind of good in the mirror?
So a lot of people board out all their Misery Shadows and cut some Bloodtith Harvesters in the mirror.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not saying necessarily that's how I would sideboard, but I do think that, like, the idea is that people are siding in such a way that it's not that good.
Yeah.
But it's definitely very good in the mirror in game 1, so it's a bit complicated.
Despise.
Would you say you despise this card?
No.
How would you describe your feelings towards the card Despise?
It's those pies. It's D's pies.
Okay.
It's how I feel on Thanksgiving when I'm like, which pies do we have? And they're like, D's pies.
Quick discard spell tier list. Thoughtseize is S.
Okay.
A tier is empty.
Okay.
B tier is Duress and Inquisition.
Okay. All others?
All others are below that.
Okay, what about Divest?
Oh God, I don't even know what Divest does. Okay, so we just play the elf, right? Just play this on green,
yeah.
I think.
Sure. That discard card is bad against control. Him kind of fails the tier list because it doesn't cost 1. But Cabal Therapy, that can go in your tier list.
Ooh, Cabal Therapy is S.
Okay.
I think Cabal Therapy is actually an incredibly fun Magic card.
Yeah.
Like, okay, legit. So this here's a hot take for you, chat. I'm not a big fan of unbannings per se, but if you want to talk about legacy playable cards that I think would make Modern a better place,
okay,
I would like to submit Cabal Therapy. Mostly because I think the decks that really abuse it are mostly terrible in Modern. So we just play Den Pack Leader, right? Den because it will only come to play untapped this turn.
Yeah.
And miss 1 damage, but who cares?
Yeah. Last game we just threw away 3 damage, so now we're missing 1 damage for strategic value. I mean, that's great.
Yogg is really good though, and Therapy is nuts in that deck. Do you think making Yogg better is good or bad for Modern? I think it's likely good. And I'm not sure Yogg is really good. I think Yogg is playable, and I think it playing Cabal Therapy would force it to be more of an interactive deck and less of a combo deck, and I think that is also good. Like, if the best deck was Yogg with Cabal Therapy, I'm not sure that's an unpleasant world. Okay, so now, what should we do? I guess we just play Chariot anyway, right?
I think I would play Chariot.
Yeah, I guess I can attack first.
Sure, yeah.
I don't really know how this will affect their play. I guess they could, like, push our elf in combat, but that like, has to be fine.
Yeah. Yogg doesn't have room main deck would slap as a sideboard card. Yeah.
I'm not sure Cabal Therapy is too strong in a post Modern Horizons world, like legitimately. Also, like, I think it's like okay. For example, here's something that's interesting about Modern right now. There is no like tier 1 Modern deck that plays 4 main deck Thoughtseize. It doesn't exist, and I think that is like not great. Like, I think that like you kind of want a black deck playing like black 1 mana discard. It's like a pretty iconic black effect.
Yeah. To
be like tier 1, and I think Cabal Therapy would make there be one, and I don't think that's a bad thing. That's what I would say about it. But anyway, let's play both halves of the beast, right?
So, okay, I have an insane question. Since we don't know what's in our opponent's deck, should we be playing around Wrath? Like Shadow's Verdict?
Maybe.
Like, what if we just, like, fire up Den, crew Chariot, and attack for
I guess they're just, like, hideously behind. Yeah, okay, like, I'm in. We should probably play around it, because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Well, yeah, I don't either.
No, I'm fine with that. So okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to being combat, crew this, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe we don't fire up Den and just see how combat goes.
No, I like firing up Den.
But yeah.
I want to, if we're doing this, I want to do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, well, opponent let us attack and do all the attack triggering business.
Yeah, so that's true that Grief plus Undying Spell is kind of like Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that's fair, I guess. And I guess, to be fair, the Grief plus Undying deck does play the card Thoughtseize, so maybe that's counterargued by claim that no tier 1 deck plays 4 Thoughtseize. I guess I think of that as more as a Grief deck, but I guess it does factually also play Thoughtseize. So maybe my complaint is unreasonable. But I don't know. I think Cabal Therapy might be okay. Maybe I'm wrong. That's like a reasonable take, but I also just think it's a very fun card. That's the other thing to think about it. I think it's like literally one of the most skill-intensive Magic cards ever printed. And yeah, generally promotes creatures. This looks like a Wrath to me. What do you think? Ha!
Crux of Fate.
Savagely playing around the Wrath we didn't know was there.
Okay, so wait. Oh, okay.
What?
Well, I was going to say what we should do is Stormseeker, Heart's Desire token, pump the thing so it's a 2-1, then crew and attack. But now it got changed a little bit by us drawing land.
Did it? That sounds pretty good.
Now we can also play an elf.
Sure.
And we don't have to... Now the Chariot can get in for 1 more damage.
Oh, sure. Well, no, wait. It can't, oh, yeah, because we can crew pre-combat, then target it. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's reasonable. I still like that.
Well, you want to save that? Wait, that's not a bad idea. Save, but notably we have Den, so if we put him at 1,
I don't
even
think
if
we
they
need
have
to save
another
his creature because of Den. Yes, yeah. I agree with what Greg said.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I see what Ellen's coming from, but I think this is still very good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, although I guess hold on. Wait, but we could wait. We could just play Lovestruck Beast itself.
Yeah, do that.
Wait, Alan's right.
Yeah.
We just play 2. Yeah. It doesn't really matter, but like, if they Wrath us or something, this is definitely the better way to do it. Yeah, never mind. I came around.
Yeah.
Sorry. It also doesn't matter because I think we're basically 100% to win, but you know, famous last words, I guess.
Yeah.
Bad reprint for streamers, though. What does that mean?
For streamers?
What is a streamer? Would you mind telling us what a streamer is and also...
Oh, wait. Cabal Therapy's bad if you're a streamer because if someone's screen peaks.
Oh.
Then it's really messed up.
Okay. I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, that's true, but I don't think it's a huge consideration.
Yeah. Got him. We are streamers.
I would like to state that I do not identify as a streamer. Mostly because I prefer spelling things correctly to spelling them incorrectly. More or less as a terminal value.
You do not stream real events on Moto, though. We've thought about it. The main reason we don't is because since it's the two of us, we are worried of being accused of cheating.
Yes. Kane, legitimately, I couldn't care less about the equity I'm conceding by not streaming real events. My concern is that it may be not legal for me to do so. Yeah. And I believe that concern to be legitimate.
Yeah. And, hey, Riley, I think it was, who just followed. Thanks. Sorry, I looked away.
I think Riley was right.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Streamers are streamers that lean into nonsense.
Well, we definitely do lean into nonsense.
Yeah.
I would
By
say
that definition, we are definitely streamers.
I would say lack of nonsense has rarely been complained about on our stream.
Whoa.
That said, if people feel we need more nonsense, you can feel free to speak up in the chat, and I'll try to inject, even more.
This is definitely not the line I would have taken. I would have just fired up Den.
Oh.
But I'm not sure it matters.
Well, I'm not sure what we're playing around exactly is my main complaint.
Yeah.
So if they have like a white and speed removal spell, you're thinking?
I guess there are white instant speed removal spells that deal 2. This plays around March.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Okay.
I'm not too confident because I don't know what cards...
Chat's right.
Well, but I just don't know what cards are in opponent's deck.
Yeah.
So I made up a random playable card and I played around it. But like, I don't know, man. What about the exile creature, the toughness less than the number of planes you have, or seems to be less than the number of planes you have? Is that card's an instant, right?
Isn't that a sorcery? Lay down arms?
Oh, lay down is a sorcery? Okay, then never mind. Yeah, it definitely could have mattered versus push. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, Leonard's a sorcery, then I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm not sure what cards they could have. The only card I could think of was March. But it's possible that there are other cards. I freely admit I played on March because I could think of it.
That would be one hell of a Magic card.
I mean, I suspect Leonard of Arms at instant speed is strong. I'm not even sure it's unprintable.
Yeah.
But, it's weaker than... even instant speed, I'm not sure it's better than Prismatic Ending.
Yeah.
Which is a card that I guess a modern-only card, but it exists. Well, this hand's a keep, I assume.
It kind of doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah, but it's like a wide range of good draws.
That's true.
Like, we basically need to draw any Magic the Gathering card that costs 2, 3, or 4 for a hand to be good. Like, I agree. That's, not a big ask.
Okay, we can keep it.
I think it's a keep.
Okay.
I also think it has the most important component in a Gruul hand, which is having an elf.
I mean, that's definitely true. Also, I appreciate the comment from Ryan. You know how in the shower, when you want them to when you want to turn up the heat a little bit, but not so much that it instantly becomes scalding? He would like us to turn up the nonsense a little.
Oh, I see. Okay, so...
Charmeleon!
So I'm going to play one of the Masejus.
Charmeleon!
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because I think that, with Gruul... So here's a quick Gruul tip for you, chat. With Gruul, you kind of want, if you can, you want to set all your pathways to red, and kind of lean on your L's for double and triple green. And since we have the option to do that in this hand, I'm just going to do that, even though it takes away our ability to Beseiju twice, which again isn't a huge deal, but that is the equity we're passing up.
I thought about, since they asked for more nonsense, just only responding as Charmeleon for the rest of the match.
Lair, right? Yeah. Because I don't think this really punishes us. Even if we draw Bone Crusher, we still don't have a mana to cast both halves.
Setting our pathways to red is like setting our phasers to stun. Pretty much.
It's kind of like setting our phasers to kill, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not sure red is big on the concept of stunning. It would be my comment on that.
I'm big on the concept of stunning.
I want to just fire off the bolts.
Same.
Thoughts? Okay. And then we hope to God they don't play Shieldred.
I was trying to make a stunning joke,
Would you say that you are stunning?
Well, I was trying to be more subtle about it,
Okay, yeah, but now that I've asked you an incredibly direct question, would you say that you are stunning?
Yeah!
All right, I just wanted to clarify that. Chad, you can assess how stunning Greg is on a tier list if you would like. I kind of want to Beseiju the Fable.
Oh, that makes sense. I want to do that too.
Okay. Let's just Beseiju the Fable. I guess, is right time their upkeep? I guess maybe. Probably.
Why?
I guess it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I mean, yeah, I'm open to doing it in their upkeep. I
guess the only scenario that could possibly matter is if they draw a land with basic land types, which they have none left, but that's basically impossible.
Well, yeah, but also, doesn't the trigger go on the stack the second they draw?
No, it goes on their main phase.
Oh, okay.
All Saga is their main phase.
Okay.
But I think it just doesn't matter ever. But they can't draw even if their hand is all Blood Crypts, it's not enough. So this doesn't matter. I'm doing it now for F6 reasons.
Oh, it lets them get Blood Crypt untapped with paying. That's fine.
Oh,
they have good mana.
I guess Alan's right. It does let them do that. I mean, that is irrelevant, but it is 2 life.
Yeah.
Also, I think we are losing this game, for the record.
I agree. Also, I'm pretty sure everyone who watches our stream is S tier stunning. So.
All right. Oh, look, Kai's here. Hello, Kai.
Hey, Kai.
Okay, this I would say is not a great sign for us.
I mean, notably, you requested to draw a lot of cards with 2, 3, or 4 converted mana cost, and we drew none of them.
Well, I do... Yes, that is fair. Okay, well, that's good. I mean, we just played Boat into Chariot.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that Chariot's cats are just such excellent drivers. They can pilot the console flagship all on their own.
Yeah. It's actually easier for them to do it than it is the Chariot that they live in.
Which is pretty insane, really. I mean...
Yeah.
You'd think the Chariot would be designed specifically for the cats, but in fact, no. The cats are just good drivers and can drive whatever.
Yeah. If only they were cat pilots. That would be so great.
Oh my god. If only they were cat.
But like not like Kitsune or not Kitsune or Fox. Not like what's the word for cat? Leonin.
Leonin.
They're not
yes.
Leonins.
Just specifically cat pilots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am in favor of cat pilots.
I mean, I guess I'm happy that they did that rather than playing their Bone Crusher Giant.
I mean, I can't complain about what's happening. Okay, I like this. So let's play this. We can just do everything. I guess maybe we don't want to bolt anything. I don't really want
to bolt anything.
Yeah, okay. But I guess I'll leave up, Layer the Hydra for 1 up or whatever.
For 0?
Or well, we can definitely animate it for 1.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I meant what I said. And I guess holding back the bolt means that if they play Shieldred, we can boat plus bolt it. Which is nice.
Or if they play this Bone Crusher Giant, maybe.
The biggest,
hey, Zach.
The biggest problem is that I think we're kind of like dying to the den, which I'm not exactly sure what our plan is. I mean, I guess we can like try to just like make 2/2s with Chariot to like get out of it.
Yeah.
Like, I guess next turn the thing is we're just not even sending the boat unless they play another boatable thing.
Well, they're about to get a boatable thing. Here it is.
That's true. But, like, if they fire... I'm not... Like, let's say they fire the Chariot and attack us, right?
Also, by the way, we weren't going to make it 0. We were going to make it 1. It would just be tapped.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to make it X equals 1. I don't know if that's confusing, but are you aware... Yeah, X can't be 0 because the card says X can't be 0.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, there are actually scenarios where you have an Anthem and you might want to animate Lair for 0 and you just can't. Lair can't be animated for 0, just at all.
And I think the main reason it can't is because of Arena.
Yes, I think it's for digital reasons. But yeah, for those who don't know, X can't be 0. It says right there. Can't
also,
be 0.
It's not odd. It's 0 is even.
Yeah, 0 is even, chat. You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah. I guess Mindslaver effects is another reason.
I don't think Wizards designs many cards with the idea of this will interact in the way we prefer with Mindslaver effects.
Yeah.
In fact, I suspect that impacts their decision making basically 0% of the time. Okay, so I would like to fire up, I think, potentially both vehicles. Oh, I guess I'm not sure. Hold on. So we fire both vehicles. We make a 2/2 kill Reflection.
Uh-huh.
Right? And how much mana do we have remaining? Because we can fire up the Lair for 3, right?
So enough to bolt the Shaman, right? And that's what we should do.
Then wait, I want to think the like entire line through. So we can kill 2 things. We're firing Boat and Chariot, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna kill this and kill this, right?
Yeah.
And then we have just 1 cat as a blocker. They fire up Den, attack with everything. We trade for the Den and take 3, and we go to 2.
They could also fire up Hive because it has a menace.
And then we block a token and we still don't die.
We still go to 1, yeah.
So like basically we can beat nothing, right? And
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to confirm. That's true. Because if we can beat nothing, this is a great line because we're killing them next turn. So we're just hoping they brick on their draw, brick on their Fable.
Oh, sure.
Well, okay, we leaving Mutable up to block, isn't that not possible if we're trying to Lair plus Bolt?
Rather than obliterating Bolt?
Well, wait. I mean, bolting is definitely better than blocking with Mutable, I think.
There's a whole Wikipedia article on the parity of 0. That's insulting.
Because wait. So hold on. So because like, just let me like lay this out. So this is lair.
Yeah.
Yes. So if we're bolting, we're not blocking the Mutavault. But I just like that has to be the play.
Yeah, I want to do that. That's actually why 0 is even. Mathematicians weren't sure, and then they printed Void Winnower.
And yes, and then someone like published a journal article that was just literally a photo of the card Void Winnower.
Yeah, it was like 20 pages of needless explanation and terminology, but
that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds like mathematicians to me. That was some mathematician shade right there,
and we deserve it.
As
a mathematician, this piece of paper slightly off screen confirms that I'm a mathematician.
All right, so do we want Mutavault up or bolt? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It seems like bolting their guy is better. Like, I can't really name... I guess what it would mean is that if they can kill our cat in any way, we die. But is that true anyways? Let's say we leave up Mutavault and they fatal push cat.
Yeah.
So they animate Den, we block the Den, we still take 5.
Yep.
Okay, so it doesn't matter? It seems like it's always right to bolt the Goblin Shaman?
Yeah.
I don't see... But, like, and it's not just bolt. It's, like, literally any way to kill the cat. It's, like, bolt... it's, like, push. Stomp, push...
Well, Stomp, we're dead we can't beat Stomp.
Okay, I mean...
Stomp goes upstairs.
But, like, all of those cards we can't beat.
Yeah.
Like I'm basically asking the question, like, in what scenario is it not right to bolt? Like, name the card.
And at least denies them a treasure. Like, that might be meaningful. I want to bolt it.
It does deny them the treasure. I mean, I'm just... If it beats all the same cards, then there's no reason to do one... Like, it's hard to say which one is even better, but, like, this does at least deny the treasure. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't matter.
And then we might want the Mutavault for mana next turn.
Although, wait, the treasure could definitely matter, right? In fact, I think it might matter immediately. Because it lets them then use Castle Loch Twain.
That seems like it doesn't matter, right?
No, they have enough mana to animate Den, attack, make a treasure, use Castle Loch Twain, see a new card.
But then they'll be tapped out.
Oh, that's true.
Obliterating Bolt Face.
I think this is right.
I want to do it.
I'm not 100% sure, but I mean,
I guess, do they have any flyers? Like...
Well, even if they played one, our opponent's dead next turn.
Yeah.
So, by the way...
flyers because they block Sky Sovereign.
Sure. By the way, I do think this game is a great showing of why Gruul is good against Rakdos, because, like, this game, our draw was, like, putrid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we literally played, like, Elf, Bolt, nothing, Sky Sovereign, and the game is razor edge close.
Yeah.
No, we don't beat Dreadbore. Dreadbore still beats us. Yeah, Dreadbore, our cat, Fire Up Den still kills us. Like, basically, we die to a kill spell no matter what we do, either regardless whether they kill the goblin or don't. But I predict that the pause right now is not the pause of a person who drew a kill spell. To use classic reasoning.
That's true.
So, I mean, I suspect if they didn't draw a kill spell, they're thinking, like, do I need to play this and use Castle Loch Twain? Or, like, what exactly
maybe
is my
they
out?
drew, like, Shieldred or something weird,
Well, if they drew Shieldred, I think they're still just dead, right?
No, wait, we're definitely dead. Because of the... Oh, wait. No, they're 1 mana off. Never mind.
I was like, they can't play Shieldred and fire up a thing, right?
Yeah.
Why does Shieldred kill us? Am I missing something?
They can't activate a land and play Shieldred.
Yeah. Our opponent has 8 mana but not 9. So, because they have 8 mana but not 9, Shieldred is not lethal.
Yeah.
Notably, if they had a Goblin Shaman, Shieldred would be lethal.
That's true.
I have named a card.
That's a great reason.
I have named a card, therefore Bidding Blow the Goblin is better.
Are we not just dead on board? How would we be dead on board?
We have a cat token to block.
They can only animate one of their lands.
Okay, once again, our opponent can fire up 1 land.
Oh, those are not the tokens we thought they were. Oh, yes, these are 1/1 goblin tokens. They are not 2/2 goblin tokens.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm glad chat knew the mistake that was being made.
Yeah. We have 3 cats, actually.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, Alan. I'm just like, I don't know. Wait, they played a land. Does that change anything? No. They're just using Castle Loch Twain?
Yeah.
Do they have outs after using Loch Twain even? I'm not even sure. I mean, I think our opponent's dead. I'm not too sure. Okay, so Greg, when Lair of the Hydra pilots Skyvote, as it often does, do you think that like one head, like different heads go in different places so they can like drive the boat more easily?
You see this Skyvote flying, and there's a tree that's still rooted to the ground that's like controlling it, and just as it flies forward, the tree stretches more and more and more.
Okay, insane response. Okay, so what do we think is bad against Red Black? I think we were boarding out some number of elves. But I don't remember exactly where it settled. I think we thought like cutting 2 was right, is what I recall us determining.
Okay.
And then I suspect this card just a vanilla 3/3.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard to like do the thing.
Yeah.
Like I think it's worse than any of the adventure creatures. I think cutting Stormseeker was discussed, but I don't think I like that.
Yeah, I don't think I like that either.
I mean this stuff's all insane. I'm pretty sure Hazard's good.
Wait, is it Crow and War good?
It's not amazing. I think you want a few.
Okay.
Taking Shieldred is very good.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically there as a narrow answer to Shieldred.
Okay.
But I think you want some narrow answers to Shieldred.
Okay.
It's possible that, like, 2 is the right number. I'm pretty open to that. Like, there'd be 3 in the board anyway, but, like, this is a sane.
Yeah.
Because, like, they have 3 Shieldred, we want 2 answers. It's, like, kind of an argument.
Okay, yeah.
But then, like, we need one more cut. Like, I feel like cutting more than 2 elves is aggressive, is my opinion. I don't know about that. I mean, 3/3. The thing is, this card is pretty meaningful. Like, because in the late game, you just like make it a 5/3. And, like at that point, it's like a pretty big threat on its own. But like, it's possible this is the right config.
Yeah.
Not doing that.
Yeah.
I think this is my proposal.
Okay, I am fine with this.
This card might be bad though.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, but I guess it kills random stuff, right? Like it kills Misery Shadow. It kills the 2/3.
Maybe we should cut 1. Maybe we cut one of them though.
I think I like it more than Pack Leader.
Okay. I mean, basically, like, here's my thought. So basically, I don't know the extent to which our opponent is in the know or anything.
Yeah.
But like, Edgar Mahinguez released a Red-Black sideboard guide recently.
Okay.
Where his plan against Gruul was to cut like almost all of the creatures that aren't Shieldred. Cut like lots of them.
Okay.
Like, I think maybe Bone Crusher was left too, because it's a kill spell.
Sure.
But, like, heavy cutting creatures.
Okay.
And if I knew my opponent was doing that, I would probably try to cut all the bolts.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying this person knows that, but maybe they're still cutting some creatures, was my thought. This hand's a sneak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the Gruul sideboard plans that I wrote for the Pro Tour when I thought, or the regional championship when I thought I was maybe going to play Gruul.
Yeah.
But I really don't, is the issue.
And we didn't get to keep those streams. Well, they're lost to time.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we settled on a number of elves to cut. I just don't remember what we settled on. God, you should definitely put me in F tier of attempts to pronounce Edgar's surname.
Or really any name.
I'm pretty much terrible at pronunciation. It's not one of my strengths. Oh, wow! Thanks,
Nikolai Bolas. Welcome to the stream, and thanks so much for the raid. Great to see you. We're playing some green-red vehicles, or green-red wolves, as it's sometimes called, in Pioneer. And we are currently 1-1? 1-1.
I believe we are a strong 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, how was your stream? Were you streaming some limited?
You may have incorrectly pronounced the word pronunciation.
You did. Yeah, you said pronunciation. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
It was not.
Draft! Nice! How did the draft go? Ooh, got a final in the morning. Good luck on your final, Nicole.
Okay. Well, let's just slam this.
Yeah?
I don't really care that our chariot is a blink. Well, it's not even really a blink, I guess, is the thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it is a 5-mana deal 3, which is not that good, but...
Well, but it's a 5-mana deal 3 that also has the text, our opponent discard a card.
Yeah.
So, like, in that light, I think it is pretty good.
Yeah. And if you're coming over from Nikolai's stream, by the way, we're SystemMagic. We stream at this channel quite a lot. We mix it up with Limited and Constructed. My name's Greg. This is Andrew. We're your hosts. And we're both kind of competitive players with a lot of experience on the Pro Tour and have won a few tournaments here or there. So, some more impressive than others. But, yeah, hey, welcome. Ooh, is Arlen good? Arlen is a one-of in the sideboard of this deck. Ooh, yeah. Notably, I won this Black Lotus at a tournament that Nikolai was at, actually. And yeah, if you Nikolai actually just posted a video to his YouTube channel about his tournament experience. And yeah, he talked about the MTG Summit tournament, and I was the Greg that won that tournament. So
he's that Greg Michael.
I'm that Greg Michael. So.
A lot of people get confused because it's such a common first and last name that Greg has as both a first and last name.
Yeah.
Although some people have Greg's last name as their first name, so
Yeah.
That does really muddy the waters.
Yeah.
Any
Michael Gregories out there are frenemies of the stream.
Oh my god. I'm not sure how I feel about the concept of frenemies
of the stream.
Okay, so this card makes 2 wolves, right?
Yeah.
Should we make 2 wolves, or should we just make two
cats?
I guess cats, because I don't really want it to be attacked.
Yeah, I don't want it to be attacked with, like, the bank by.
Oh, wait, it's also night. Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's night.
Well, so if it's night, then this thing, what it does is it makes mana become a 5/5 with haste.
Yeah, do we want to, like, play it and then bolt the 2/2?
I mean, we could do that. Is that good? It's not bad, I guess. Because they have no mana. I mean, then they could fire. If they fire this up, it will die, though.
Well,
right?
No, it won't. We +2'd it.
Oh, wait. And then it will be day. Wait, that's a pretty nice
I want to do that.
Yeah, I'm in.
And yes, my last name is pronounced Michael as if it had an A in it, but it does not. And yeah, I don't plan on playing any vintage tournaments now that I have a Lotus, but...
Yeah, but if someday I want to play a vintage tournament, I ask to borrow the Lotus, can I?
I'm not sure you can.
Gosh, I want to be clear about that. Understandable, have a nice day.
The only thing the Lotus can be put in is the Pygout cube.
Oh my god, that would be unhinged. I like that it's a blank too, that's the best part. Because you'd get it and you'd be excited, you'd be like, ooh, a Black Lotus, and you'd be like, wait, this does nothing.
And hey, Griffin Miner, thanks so much for the follow, we really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream.
Just get some Commander Legends cards. I don't know what that means.
There's a set called Commander Legends.
But why is chat bringing it up? Do they want us to put in a tier list?
No, you can play them in Vintage, because they're the initiative cards.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
You can also play those in Legacy, though.
Yeah.
The initiative is good in all formats it's legal, is my current understanding. Including Pauper.
Except maybe not Commander.
Oh, it's definitely at its worst in Commander. If you'd like a tier list of formats by how good initiative is in those formats, I will present that tier list. Here's the tier list. It's S tier Pauper. A tier Vintage.
Yeah.
B tier Legacy.
Yeah.
Actually, D tier Commander. C tier is empty. Okay, they have no... Oh, wait, are they going to name Arlen?
Well, but it kind of doesn't... It only stops half of Arlen, right?
Well, wait, is the name the same as both sides? No.
No.
So they just can't name Arlen.
I mean, they can name the front half. It's probably going to be Day for quite a bit.
I mean, maybe they're going to name a Seeker's Chariot, though?
They did name a Seeker's Chariot.
Okay, well that's...
We're going to have so many tutus.
I mean, you're still just going to play it, right? Like, we just minus this, or play it.
Yeah.
Its other abilities, until end of turn, you make cast creatures...
Nikolai, you got it. You crushed it. Well done.
Wait. There is another option. We could put a counter on both our cats and our elf.
Wait. Until next turn, you may cast creature, and each creature you control enters the battlefield with... Oh.
No, wait, we can only cast one of them, so I guess it'd just be the 2 cats.
I want to make the things.
Yeah, I guess I do too. I just want to think about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they Thoughtseize our chariot and needled it anyway.
So I think what happened is our opponent's plan when they Thoughtseize us was to needle Arlen, and they realized that was inadvisable.
Yeah.
See, what everyone should know is that inside you, there are 2 wolves, but also inside you, there are 2 cats.
It's crowded in there! Oh, God. Oh.
Oh, I think Arlen is pretty interesting. Also, I think a significant part of the reason Arlen's in the sideboard is... So, like, I think the blue-white control matchup is, like, pretty close. I think slightly favorable, but quite close. And I believe that the originator of this list, which is a Happy Sandwich, friend of the stream, Happy Sandwich wanted a little bit more percentage against blue-white. So he played one slot that's like a non-Wrathful Planeswalker, just like a really strong Haymaker, if you happen to face blue-white.
Yeah, and it randomly is often night. Great question. For those who are new, our stream is unofficially sponsored by the Discount Candle section. Wow. At Target. And today's candle is the Cerulean Surf and Sea candle from their Threshold collection. Really, the highest tier candle in the Threshold collection. So I highly recommend it. One of my favorite candles from Target.
Okay,
so they just can't... Wait, Pithing Needle, they also can't crew their
Yes,
Skyboat,
no
right?
one can crew any of these things.
Yeah.
They played a Skyboat after Pithing Needling it. Our opponent's got putting together quite the game plan. Let's stop this.
Agreed. Wait, what happened to our Planeswalker?
It was killed by boat.
Oh, by boat, right.
So I think we just stomp this play elf. We can't alpha because of the pilot token crewing this, I guess.
Oh, sure.
So we just play elf and pass.
Wait, do you want to... I want to attack with Chariot, maybe.
We cannot attack Chariot. It is
Oh,
yield.
yep.
All the vehicles are off.
Yep,
all
yep,
of them. The only... Wait, we could bolt this. And logic that then we can attack, because then this can't be... But that seems like not good. I think we just elf.
I mean, we could attack with everything and then bolt the Bankbuster post-combat.
Oh, wait, that's pretty interesting. Maybe that's the best line.
I mean, they do... Wait, is that our Bone Crusher Giant in exile? It
Yes.
is, okay. Wait, I kind of want to do that. Is that insane?
It's not insane. I think it makes sense. I think we should do it.
Okay.
Just let ourselves get the full 4-for-1 by this Reckoner Bankbuster.
Yeah.
But I believe that given all that, the card situation is currently competitive. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nikolai, I have spent... Look, it's a good thing it's the discount candle section at Target, because I have spent a good amount of my money there.
If it were not the discount section, Greg would be, like, broke right now. You know, we have to sell the stream mic. You know, it'd be really tough.
I had to upgrade my candle storage recently. It was just, like, a large drawer, and now it's a full, like, closet section. Is dedicated to candles. But yeah, I definitely do repeat them.
Well, see, most of the candles are also very large.
Yeah.
So...
Hey, McMaster J, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. Yeah, I liked getting larger candles because I wanted them to last longer, but now that I know it's a stream bit, I wish I had exclusively bought small candles.
Yeah, see, originally Greg was trying to get value as opposed to, like, committing to the bit. Mm-hmm. And something you should know about Greg is that he definitely prefers bits to value.
I love bits to value.
Well, I'm saying you like bits more than value.
Yeah.
If you'd like a tier list of things Greg likes, here's the tier list.
Everything S tier.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty accurate.
I just like things, you know?
Everything S tier. It's just an unhinged response, but it's also accurate.
Yeah, Cerulean Surf and Sea. Sorry if I said Cerulean Salt and Sea.
Okay, I want to just play everything. Play 2 guys.
Yeah. And yeah, it has notes of geranium and ozone. So, you know, take with that what you will.
So, chat, I'm going to level with you. I don't know what geranium smells like. I mean, beyond what I've learned from this.
So the pilot could not have crewed the boat because our opponent played the card Pithing Needle and named boat.
Yes, so boat can't be used at all.
By either player.
Like, the boat in our hand is currently a 5-mana lightning bolt, and at some point, maybe our opponent will play a creature worth lightning bolting. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that's what the card does.
Yeah, right. Good point. Imagine smelling this, but take out the ozone and the cerulean and the surf and the sea.
Okay.
And you'll just have a note left, and that note is geranium.
Would you say notably it is geranium? Okay, let's just play boat. Thoughts?
Kill the 2/2?
I mean, we should either do that or we should take the 2/2.
I want the 2/2.
You want the 2/2 on our side?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess that's just pretty reasonable, huh? And if they play Shieldred at some point, we'll just probably be okay, honestly. Okay, I'm in. Because again, I do think the primary purpose of a Crone War is to specifically take Shieldred.
I understand that.
And then we can attack with the non-elf creatures, right? They can fire up the den and trade, but that has to be fine.
It's surf and sea like the ocean. Hence the cerulean. It also has a nice little image of the ocean. There it is. If you're looking for it at the discount section at Target.
Could also be surf and sea, like the letter C. What would that imply? That the candle smells like a lot of different things that start with letter C?
I guess.
Like, I don't know.
Like ozone and geranium?
Well, Famously, neither of us start with C. Let me be clear about that.
That was the joke.
Well, do you think they would smell like, for example, crowns?
Maybe.
Or crowds?
Don't bring up crowns around me right now.
They haven't gotten back to you about the crown yet?
I haven't reached back out.
Okay.
Apparently it's on the way. For now, the only crown that I have for Winning Summit is this. I could just wear it on my head.
See, our opponent brought in all these needles to name vehicles.
Yeah?
But I think they were not ready for hazard.
Uh-huh.
And I think what's about to happen...
Wait, what happened to the boat in our hand?
Well, see, our opponent duressed and took the boat.
Oh, wow, that's like actively bad, because now our Hazoret's gonna attack.
Oh, it sure is actively bad. Yeah.
Well, they just dreadboard their own tutu.
I believe that was a statement about them just being like...
They had to complete their arena quests.
Yeah, it was an arena quest angle.
Yeah, cast another black or red spell. Am I getting a root canal? Crown. That's a crown. No. It's because I'm owed a crown by MTG Summit.
Wait, I think Zach is trolling.
Okay.
I think Zach knows what the crown is referencing, but wanted to ask if you were getting a root canal.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, I mean, I don't know if that game proved much, but it sure was weird.
Yeah.
I would say that the strategy of boarding in needles with intent to name boat and also boarding in boat is a bit schizophrenic, but it could be correct. I've done that sort of thing before.
Am I going to mount the Lotus on the front of the crown is a great question. Stay tuned.
We don't have an answer, but it's
I
a
need
great
to
question.
see what the crown looks like first. Really, what I want to get is a trophy that I can mount the Lotus onto that the trophy somehow also holds the crown.
Like they connect, or like what do you have in mind?
I don't really know. Like maybe it has a little thing on it that you can like attach the crown to. The thing about root canals is that they're kind of like Charmeleon.
How much would you say root canals are like Charmeleon, Zach?
A bit, I think.
Well, he said kinda. I think kinda's more than a bit.
Kinda is more than a bit?
A bit means like 2 to 3 out of 10.
Okay.
Generally. Kinda is like a solid 4 out of 10.
Okay.
Maybe even 5 at the upper end of kinda. So that's what I'm saying. Zach's making a stronger claim than that.
Yeah.
Wow, our opponent's currently 1-0. It's quite the record.
If you were getting a root canal, you would hope it was not like Charmeleon.
I think it might be good to have it be like Charmeleon in some respects.
So Griffin Miner what you need to know is that
well, first, let me explain. See, this is Charmeleon.
That's Charmeleon.
We're measuring whether things are like this.
Yeah, and you
does that clarify?
Decide whether or not things are like or not like Charmeleon. And that's it. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, so... That's why I want to know lands.
Oh, yeah, I know.
How do you feel about the 6-card hand that's terrible?
I'd keep it, I think.
I think so, too.
Okay.
But you agree it's terrible, right?
Yes.
I want to talk Karpuzin for us, I think.
Yes, agreed.
Okay.
And you often word it as, you see, the thing about blank is that it's a bit like Charmeleon.
Yes. See, chat, you have to understand the original quote was, the thing about Mono Green Devotion, the Pioneer deck, is that it's a bit like Charmeleon, and things sort of snowballed far out of control from there.
It got dire.
Oh, look, it's another red-black player.
It's your last time weighing in on the Charmeleon front.
Look,
it's okay. Like, you can have whatever opinion you want about the Charmeleon scale. That's the good thing about it, is it's so nonsensical that, like, sorry, not to imply that it's nonsensical. It's a perfectly balanced and well understood scale.
I mean, look, much in the way that you could see how much things resemble other things for any arbitrarily A or B, you could just compare arbitrary A's to Charmeleon.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say the scale is extremely well defined. Ooh, okay, let's play Stomping Ground and say go.
Agreed. Love it.
Yeah, do you want to cheekily attack the Mutavault and hope they have no way to kill it, and therefore if they do kill it, we can't play Chariot on 4?
No.
Okay, would you mind ranking our plays that are available to us in this situation?
On the Charmeleon scale?
I was thinking in a tier list of some sort, but you could use the Charmeleon scale if you want.
Pass is S tier.
Pass is S tier, okay. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh. Huh. So if we play Chariot and then we untap and stomp Obliterating Bolt the Shieldred, it's kind of better in a sense that, like, we will take... The problem is we could take some damage.
not that much damage.
But I think it might be better in some sense because I want to attack with the chariot like sooner.
Yeah.
And like they want to still like play around the chariot attack because like they don't know it's coming.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. They might not attack because they might want to block the chariot.
I don't think they're that likely to attack. In fact.
Okay, I want to play chariot.
I mean, it's definitely possible they attack and we get punished, but the punish isn't that big though. Our lift doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. And like, okay, yeah, if they have Thoughtseize, like, it's bad, but they're still in a weird spot where they can't really block with Shieldred.
Yes, I don't think Thoughtseize is that bad for us, because then we're just going to attack with the chariot, and then if they block, we kill the Shieldred, and if they don't, then, like, every turn we're making tokens and whatnot. Okay, so they're dreadpulling a token?
Yes.
Sure, but, like, is the Shieldred going to then attack? Like, maybe, but it's not like we're not... Okay, well, apparently yes, but...
Sure.
It's not like that's that impressive. Okay, well now we drew chariot. I think I just want to kill Shieldred.
I think so too.
Okay. We can't sadly attack with the chariot in this world.
Yeah, but we can attack with the cat.
I do like attacking with the cat.
If we cast spells on upkeeps, then it's potentially even better. Unfortunately, Obliterating Bolt is a sorcery.
Yes, that's sadly not an option. See, Obliterating Bolt is basically Lava Coil and can be thought of as such.
Yeah.
Also, I assume Nikolai knows this because it's a card in Brothers War Limited. But, you know. Okay, so here's my proposal for the situation. So, we could re-chariot. But
yeah.
our opponent left up 5 mana. I wonder if they have a way to kill the chariot. So what I kind of want to do is just play Bone Crusher, use it to crew.
Yeah, I like that. You could also... Wait. So another line is you could use Mutavault to crew.
Okay, with what intent?
With the idea that if it dies, you can then play Chariot post-combat. Wait, I like... And then if it doesn't die, you can just play Bone Crusher.
And the only downside is we miss out on damage from our cat and our Mutavault, basically.
Yeah.
So we lose 4 damage, but it's probably worth it. Actually, I like your play. Okay. Let's animate this. Yeah. Stand-up Mutavault Crew Chariot is what we said on chat.
Is Ore legal in Pioneer? Like Vidalcan Orrery?
Yeah, I don't know what Orrery means.
I think it's Vidalcan Orrery. I predict Leyline of Anticipation is legal.
Okay. Sakazan has been channeled. That resolves, I guess. I don't really know what that means, but I guess we're going to play Bone Crusher now.
Yeah. Girapor Orrery.
Oh, nice. Okay, so when we went for the post-combat push, they then fatal push this because they chump block to get Regal.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But that's all fine with us.
Yeah. Great. It's lucky Greg is smart and handsome like myself to save you, Andrew. Thank you. Yeah. It's definitely Orrery. Maybe that's what you said. Oh, Orrery. Yeah. Like Orrery.
Okay, so that thing is a 5/5.
Yes.
So we can attack with just Bone Crusher.
And with the plan to stomp?
Yeah. It's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Seems good.
And the only other option would be to leave it back to block and stomp, but I don't think this is attacking.
No.
And if it does, we can even jump it with a cat. Like, whatever.
No clue what an orrery is. I think it's where you make and refine ore.
That makes some sense. Where you make and refine ore. Classic. Okay. Well, this game I think is going very well. Because our opponent kind of doesn't have anything, and we have a lot of things.
Wait, chat wanted us to attack all.
Why?
Chromatic orrery. That's a nice orrery.
I don't really...
Oh, not remotely close. That's not remotely close to what an orrery is.
Okay, chat.
A mechanical model of the solar system.
So as everyone knows, today is tier list day.
Uh-huh.
So should we make some orrery-related tier lists?
Ooh.
So there's Vulcanary and Chromatic Orrery.
Wait, I have an important question.
Uh-huh.
Where is Leyline of Anticipation on the orrery tier list?
I think C tier.
Okay.
Do you like that I snapped it off?
Yeah.
Can you make a planet tier list? Yes. Should we rank Pluto in it, though?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, what is an orrery but a planet tier list, really?
See, okay, the way our previous one sideboarded, I want to cut bolts.
Okay, cut bolts. Do it.
Like, I don't know how many, like I almost want to do this. Is that crazy?
What else did we cut last time? We cut... Oh, do you want to leave
Oh, no,
else?
wait. Oh, no, wait. I do kind of want to cut... Okay, I guess maybe I just have to leave two of these.
I want to do that.
Okay. It just did seem like our opponent was boarding out targets.
Leyline of Anticipation is the best orrery. Captain Planet is S tier.
Captain Planet is a great planet.
Yeah.
Also, if anyone has seen the Rick and Morty episode about Captain Planet, it's a banger. But anyway,
I'm not sure I have. A Crow in War probably better than Bolt has been claimed.
I think that is not straightforward. I basically think a Crow in War is good against the card Children and almost no other cards in their entire deck. But it is quite good against the card Children. Okay, so now it's interesting, right? I mean, I think we should Elf.
I want to play Elf because I want to play Bone Crusher next turn, and I want to play Skyboat the next turn.
Well, but the idea is we could Stomp if we think we're going to play Bone Crusher anyway, and they're going to kill the Elf anyway.
If they had Fatal Push mana up, I would not want to play Elf, but...
You just want to make them commit their mana to killing the Elf.
Yep.
You think that's better than 2 damage.
Correct.
Reasonable claim. Okay, I'm in.
Yes, enjoy the official tier list of SystemMagic. There it is.
It's a pretty great tier list, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
If you like, Greg, you can add a G tier and put Azax in it.
A G tier?
A classic G tier. You know, nothing wrong with a nice G tier. Okay, let's just play this, right? And play Stomping Ground? Play Mutavault?
Mutavault, I think?
I think Mutavault, yeah. I don't think we're going to fire up anytime soon, but you never know.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to double stomp Giga Trespasser, discard 2 cards. That seems like
put Azax in the GG tier instead. Jessie appears to be in C tier.
She is in the category of all others, but I'm willing to add an SS tier for Jessie as my greatest co-host.
As creator of the tier list, I am not willing to add that tier.
Okay, let's play Skybow, right?
Yeah, do you want to kill the Graveyard Guy?
I think I want to kill Graveyard Guy and discard Stomping Ground.
I like that.
I don't really care about this Stomping Ground.
Yeah.
We will find other grounds to stomp. And our opponent doesn't... Like, basically, I'm not afraid of this card at all unless there's Fable Flipping involved. It doesn't seem like Fable Flipping is close to happening.
Yeah.
We can also trade it. I don't care.
Yeah, happy to trade. Gnee Fam. Yeah, Gnee Fam is on the Greg list.
Well, I mean, of course. A good old Gnee Fam. One of my favorite Gregs, honestly.
Do you think it's silent like GNU?
Oh, maybe. Maybe it's just pronounced Efam, but it's John Efam, yeah. Okay, I want to play Chariot and make a 1/1 with Lovestruck Beast and attack.
Sure.
I don't know if I should be worried about like Extinction of him here, but it's not even that good. It just kills the 3 tokens. So, and I don't really care if they kill Skybow. Like that's fine.
Yeah. Putting Surf in the C tier. Great joke.
Okay, I guess they had Power Word Kill, but
yeah.
Somehow I think we'll find a way to survive. I mean, look, if you came to the stream to see us beat up Red Black with Gruul, you kind of came to the right place.
That's true.
And that is definitely one of my selling points for it in my pre-stream spiel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's play this, right?
And then crew the Chariot.
Yeah.
And offer the trade.
Yeah. Well, we could
and
Alpha.
get a 2/2.
Well, I think we should. We have Stomp in our hand.
Oh.
I want to Alpha.
I want to Alpha too.
Like Elf everybody, just get them all in
Came to
there.
support Jessie, the best co-host. I don't like these jokes. I'm gonna move Jessie down a tier.
See, Greg, they're funny because of this. You get that, right? Like, that's why they're so funny.
Oh, I know. I'm leaning into it, obviously.
What?
G Jesse tier to G Jesse tier 2. No, Jesse is not on the Greg list.
Okay, I'm gonna just shock anyway because we want
Yeah.
to stomp them.
Uh-huh.
Right? They just traded for the trade, which I think is very reasonable, but
Yeah.
there's another reason to alpha.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if they do nothing, I do want to stomp them.
That makes sense.
Okay, or they could play a good stomp target.
Yeah.
Very convenient. Look at us, just getting value out of all our cards. Gruul Guys. Oh, and that's another match win for Gruul Guys. Gruul Guys. Look, I'm not saying I'm going to play Gruul Guys at Champs, but I'm definitely not saying I'm not going to play it.
100%.
We did lose the first round.
Yeah. So we lost to Mono Green, a classic 43.5% matchup.
Yeah, according to the official and mathematically flawless statistics kept by Dawn, it's precisely a 43% matchup. But yeah, Greg, how have you felt about Pack Leader so far in our deck?
It hasn't really done that much.
Yes, I'm still not. I'm not totally sold that it's better than Scoos.
Yeah.
But I'm not totally sold it's worse either. It's kind of just been a non-factor for the most part.
Right, like, I don't know, against Red Black, which is what we played the most, it just kind of dies. And it did kill us against...
Against Shieldred? Yeah.
Yeah.
That aspect, it does bother me.
Yeah.
But I do like that it's a faster clock against, say, Lotus. Not saying that's, like, incredibly popular deck. But I do not think it is time to bring back 4 copies in this defeat sideboard. This hand is a sneak, right?
I think so. I think it's a keep.
I mean, it's a turn 3 boat.
Oh, that's true.
Like...
Yeah, I did lose. Like, I played with Green against Gruul at Regionals, and the game I lost to Nissa's defeat.
Did you foolishly put the Wolfhaven on a basic forest?
No, I just had a 1-land hand.
Okay, so here we just shock, right?
I think so, yeah.
It looks like we're playing against Mono White, which I did publicly claim to be a favorable matchup.
Yeah.
So it would be embarrassing to lose, but, you know, obviously it's possible. It's a 65% matchup is my claim. I do think turn 3 boat is pretty good against Mono White. It's perhaps not like our best draw, but like
yeah.
Also the Crowan War is pretty fucked up against them.
Okay.
Because like Mono White doesn't have a lot of room to like play. Like what are they gonna do? Oh, huh.
Play it all.
Yeah, I guess we just do.
And hey, thanks for the cheer.
I mean, do you have an opinion on which creature?
Og number 1.
Wow.
OG number 1.
That is quite the cheer. I don't really even know what a cheer is.
Yeah, we're pretty new to Twitch.
But I do appreciate the cheer.
We really appreciate it. Even though we don't know what it means.
Greg, which creature should I bolt? I guess this?
I think that one.
Okay.
Ooh, each of those is 1 penny.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for the 69 pennies. That's nice. So, okay, here's my reasoning as to why we should... here's the reasoning behind killing from an officer. I think Greg is correct. It's because if our opponent plays Adeline next turn, the Thali's Lieutenant will still only be a 3/3. It's pretty hard for everyone to get to be a 4/4. Like if they have, well, I guess exactly Aspirant land 1-drops, good beats.
Yeah.
But as long as the boat can still kill it, I just don't care very much. And we might as well save a little damage, which we like at least have the potential to do this way. I want to play Mutavault and boat.
Yeah, love it.
And then it might be time for some changelings to crew a boat, you know? That old saying about changelings in a boat?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah, I was sure you had. It's a pretty popular thing.
Yeah, it's one of those jokes that you really need good timing. Like, you know, the delivery has to be just right.
Yes, a lot of people have cut extraction specials at this point in second path. Some people still have it, but not even necessarily main deck. I don't really want to play around it too much here, so I don't think that's a major consideration. Obviously, it's a card they could have.
Sure.
But I don't think it's like incredibly likely. So see, now we're getting in our own way a little bit, just in that, like, we could have Crowan War take the Thali's Lieutenant, and then they'll be forced attack into it. But maybe we shouldn't do that, because we just want to boat and kill the Lunar Aspirant, and we just don't even care. Like, basically, it's awkward to take their creature and then kill their other creature, because they want a creature to be forced to attack and us jump block.
I just want to attack with boat and get the 3/3 out of there.
Okay, that's very reasonable. If that's our plan, I want to do this, right? And I want to leave a Mutavault back, right?
That makes sense.
So we should do this.
Yeah, that all seems good.
And then the question is, I'm not going to tap with the elf. The question is, should I play a tap land or an untap land?
Wait, hold on. Let's. I think a tap land, but let's. I guess there's nothing to wait about.
Okay.
Just clear off the battlefield, you know?
There's nothing to wait about, has been called.
If we take the lieutenant and kill the other thing, how could we possibly lose?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure we can possibly lose here either.
Yeah.
Is my main response to that. I think we should play Den.
Yeah, I like Den. And hey, Julian, welcome to the stream.
Wait, which is that the Juju Bean? Is that the winner of the Vintage Eternal Weekend and a Legacy Eternal Weekend top 8 competitor, Juju Bean? Described by one Austin Bursavich as the best player in the world?
Wow.
Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but he certainly is described by Austin that way. That's not up to date. He's that Juju Bean, Greg.
Wow.
Okay, so I guess we take 3. Right?
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, I could chump, but I don't really think I want to.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think I want to chump either.
I don't actually... Alan is pretty washed, but I'm not sure that he's still not the best player, to be honest. So now should we take Luminarch Aspirant and start pumping our guys? I don't know.
Yeah, take Luminarch Aspirant and then crew the boat.
Yes.
I want to do that. I love that.
Okay, so let's play this, I guess, on red? Green? Red? I think red.
Sure.
I just saw Alan Tabe in RCQ is quite the quote. Good work, chat. Okay, so like this?
Yes. I think so.
Okay, so we just take this, and then what do I want to fire the Mutavault and put a counter on it, or
what if we fire the Mutavault, crew with Aspirant and Mutavault, and then put a counter on the other elf?
Sure, that's fine. Although wait, I think we should. Oh, sure, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, am I attacking with that elf?
I don't think so.
You want to leave it back to block the Mutavault? That's reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, I get that they're probably not going to do that, but
No, but we don't want to take any more damage.
Yeah.
Because like we're just winning the long game by so much.
yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, Juju Bean, regardless of whether you're the best or not, certainly that is what Austin says.
Yeah.
I think it's not open debate that Austin says that.
That's definitely true.
Okay, so in this matchup, I think we want all the things that deal bunches of damage to white creatures.
Yes.
And then we also want the Acroan War. And we want
Okay.
nothing else. I don't know what we're supposed to cut, though. I think Reckless Stormseeker is a very reasonable cut in this
that
matchup.
makes a lot of sense.
Because we're just, like, not the beatdown.
Yeah.
And we just, like, don't need to beat them down. Maybe just all of them.
I like that a lot.
We need one more cut.
Do you want to cut an Obliterating Bolt? Is that insane?
I do think killing Adeline's pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
I would rather cut this, I think.
Cut that.
Okay. I'm also open to, like, this being worse than Stormseeker, but I think it's better.
I think it's better.
Okay.
I like if they, like, put our elf in a hole.
Yeah, then we just play it, and then we have a good blocker very early in the game. Yeah. You won with the worst deck I've ever played that's got to count for a lot. Wait, are we talking about blue-black wheels again? Because, Chad, if you'd like to have a discussion of blue-black wheels, that is one of the worst decks I've ever seen, and I believe Juju Bean did well with it. So, I would like to keep this hand.
Me too.
Okay. See, the technology against Portable Hole is just to play adventure creatures up the curve. How many Glint Nest Crane did it play? The blue-black wheels deck, I think, did not play Glint Nest Crane.
Glint Nest Crane? Don't play Glint Nest Crane.
Okay, what land should I play? Are we just shocking anyway? Am I supposed to shock? It's pretty reasonable to just shock.
I think just shock.
Yeah. Oh, Vintage Squee, to be clear, is quite a good deck, to be for those curious.
Okay.
It's like a Bazaar deck, but it's not all in like Dredges. It's like a Bazaar deck with like hollow ones and like some fair game.
Okay.
So like you aren't like necessarily hard mulliganing to Bazaar, but you still just have this insane card in your deck.
Yeah.
Also, you may or not be aware, if you have Bazaar with 3 squeeze, it's tap draw 2 cards.
Wow. That is busted.
Yeah, I don't know if it happens very much, but it is true. Okay, so what are we going to stomp, per se? Or are we just going to pass? But passing plays into Brave. I think we should probably main face stomp one of them.
Probably just the Aspirant, right?
That's my guess, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait, crazy question. Should we just attack for 1? We're not blocking.
Sure.
I guess if they play Adeline, we then block the token.
Oh, that is a good enough reason to not attack.
Okay, I'm sold.
Okay. There's a lot happening in chat that... Oh, it is kind of a Christmas deck. That's true.
Wow, that's a great reason to play it that I absolutely didn't think
The
of.
last time we played Gruul, I did have matching red and green candles.
Okay, chat, I need to know, what is the Gluttonous Crane deck? Like, I have to know. I don't understand the discussion, and I need an update.
Christmas is a bit like Charmeleon. Yeah.
Let's play a red land and a Love Struck.
Yeah.
Just I think mostly questions going to play better creature or worse creature. That makes sense.
Oh, because you think it's very likely it'll.
Yeah, but even if it dies, we still just follow with Chariot. It's not even like that bad.
They have a Thalia though, so we're not going to follow it up with Chariot.
Wait, so I want to play the worst creature.
Play the worst creature.
Yeah. You're right. The Thalia thing is a good reason.
Yeah. So wait, my story with Gluttonous Crane is that the first GP I top-aided was with Blue-White Oketra's Monument, and I really for a while wanted to play Gluttonous Crane in that deck. With the knowledge being like basically Oketra's Monument is the only artifact I don't care. Like a 2-drop that has like some probability to find your monument, I thought was like maybe a good card. And then I tested it and it was really bad.
Yes, see chat, this is why I want to play the worst creature, because like we're not going to be able to play any of our many 4-drops in next turn.
Yeah.
So our main goal is just to like stick our better creature, because if Love Struck Beast sticks, then like we probably just win.
Yeah.
And like playing Bone Crusher first maximize the odds of that. Like Mono White has like a lot of ways to kill creatures. I think I still want to play it.
I agree.
Okay. Wait, is this wrong? Hold on. Sorry. Well, the idea of Stomp is that, like, basically, imagine that our opponent has Brutal Cathar or Skyclave in their hand.
Yeah.
If that's true, should we Stomp? Do you see what I mean?
I guess stomping makes a lot of sense. But then is our plan to chump block?
Well,
It's also bad against second Thalia, but...
I don't know if our plan is a chump block. I guess it kind of is, huh? So I guess the full line is we could Stomp the Thalia, chump the Dauntless Bodyguard. Like, okay, what do you think our... But the thing is, I think they have it. Because, like, what does our opponent's hand look like here, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, it's sort of fine. Like, isn't Brutal Cathar fine? So if we play Love Struck Beast, I mean, it sort of takes our whole turn to kill.
Yeah.
Like, we can play Love Struck Beast. I think it's pretty bad for us, Jesse. Like, if we like play the Love Struck Beast, they Brutal Cathar, they pass, then we can Bone Crusher, but it takes our entire turn.
And when you say pass, you mean attack for 7. Assuming they play like...
Yeah.
Which I guess they only have 2 cards, but...
I kind of think we should Stomp. Because I just think next turn if we play a Chariot or a Crossbow, we're just going to stabilize extremely rapidly and thoroughly.
Yeah.
And if we're doing that, we should main phase it because they currently can't Brave.
Right.
So, okay, I'm proposing main phase Stomp this. Well, I know it's not takes our turn, but the next turn we can play these things.
Yeah. I'm in.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I think this is the play. It's a bit close. But...
Is MSJ here too? I predict MSJ is sleeping, but we can say hi to future MSJ. Because I know he often watches the VODs.
Yeah.
So hello, future MSJ.
Okay, see, this is what I was hoping for. Like, I think our opponent's hand contains Brutal Cathar.
Yeah.
And because of this play, they just have to, like, waste their turn, basically. Yeah. Like, that's what I wanted to happen. Okay, Matt, I know that we can kill the bodyguard, but then they fizzled the adventure, and I did not like that.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, though. There are reasons
maybe that doesn't matter, but...
Well, it's not unreasonable to claim it doesn't matter, but it's not unreasonable to claim it will matter either.
Yeah.
I want to play this on green side and play Chariot.
Agreed.
So now, like, we're not dead to Brave, and our battlefield is stable, And we can follow up with a Crow and War or 3 drops from the Slut thing. I mean, it seems like we're just crushing them. And like if they have Brutal now on a cat, we just crew in response.
Yeah.
And it's not even bad. Okay, I guess that's a little annoying, but let's crew.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, their hand still seems to be all kill spells. I think I had the right gist of their hand, even if I was maybe wrong about exactly Brutal Cathar. But they also just follow up with Brutal Cathar on Chariot if they wanted to here. Okay, Adeline. I predict that was their draw, but I have no way of knowing for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I think we should probably a Crow and War.
And take Adeline?
I think so. I mean, I get that it's a 1... Maybe we just play... Maybe that's wrong. I guess.
Wait, I want to do that.
Okay. And then after we take Adeline, do you want to shock... I guess shocking a Fire Meter Volt's insane. It's probably insane.
Wait, why do you have to... Oh. I see. Just because we are dead to a kill spell if we don't. But we're dead to a kill... Well, we're not dead to a kill spell if we do. I don't want to shock.
So, well, like, wait. I don't really want to be dead to a kill spell.
And we do get to draw the card if they don't have it. Okay.
Wait, so what? Wait, sorry. Explain to me what you're thinking right now. I'm lost.
So, okay, if we don't shock and take Adeline, and then they have a kill spell for their own Adeline.
Yes.
And then Dauntless Bodyguard plus Mutavault kills us.
Yes, I don't like that.
Okay, I think for that reason, we should... I'm now on team. We should shock.
Okay, wait a minute. But if we're shocking...
Yeah?
I want to play 2 3-drops.
Okay.
Is that crazy? But then we died a Brave. Wait, That's true. Chat's right.
That's true.
And so, I mean, they definitely have... Wait. We have a red and a green creature. Do we die to Brave? Wait. Wait. So if they animate Brave, then we can only block one thing, and we are dead. Because we only block one thing.
Wait. Don't we block Adeline and the Mutavault and take 4? Oh, but we shocked.
Right. So...
We also still sort of die to a kill
Okay,
spell.
so fundamentally, we have to decide whether we dead to a kill spell or to Brave.
Yeah.
Here is my proposal.
Yeah.
A, I think our opponent has more than 4 kill spells and only 4 Braves.
Okay.
B, I think people often board out Brave in this matchup. It's not very good.
It's a 2-color deck, yeah.
It's a 2-color deck that also has Mutavaults and takes your guys.
Yeah.
So I think we should just shock and play 2 guys. And we are dead to exactly Brave.
Yeah.
But if they have a kill spell for... Oh, no, wait. We're still dead to a kill spell to our guys. The issue, right?
Yeah, I suppose that's...
Wait, so that plays around nothing. So wait, we're just dead to a kill spell no matter what we do. That's what we concluded.
I mean, I guess if we take Adeline...
We're not dead to a kill spell. Wait, sorry. If we shock and play 2 guys, we can crew the Chariot.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Wait, so shocking and play 2 guys only deads to... You're dead on board if you shock and play 2 guys? What do you mean? Why are we dead on board? We have 2 blockers.
Oh, except they have a 1/1 and a Mutavault.
Oh, wait. Psh. Okay, then our only lines take Adeline.
But we can take Adeline and shock to leave out Mutavault block.
But what is that actually better?
It means we're not dead to a kill spell.
Is it going to like hurt us down the line? Maybe not.
And it lets us draw a card. I'm not sure it's better, but...
No, it's definitely close. I think play 1 guy and hold up Mutavault? Sorry, this is a very complicated situation.
This is very complicated.
If we play 1 guy and hold up Mutavault, so we just like play Love Shook Beast, hold up Mutavault. Our opponent alphas, we have 2 blockers. We're at 5. We block Adeline, Dauntless Bodyguard, but we're still dead to a kill spell. No, we're not to kill spell because this can be crewed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that the best line?
I don't like that like doesn't advance. I guess a Crow and War doesn't really advance our board either.
Well, it definitely does. Once we take Adeline, they'll be forced to attack their guys with suicide.
I want to do that. I want to take Adeline.
Okay, and do you want to shock? I guess I think I do.
I think I do too.
Okay. All right, chat. We figured out a line. We'll see how it goes. Also, I guess with this line, wait.
We're not dead to
We're
Brave.
not. Wait, are we even dead to a kill spell? Wait, we can crew the chariot.
Oh, that's true.
I think everything that's happening is fine. So wait, they're gonna attack into Adeline with both. Oh, but then we what? We can chump with their Adeline if we want to.
Or we can just... I mean, Mutavault is chumping either way. Then the question is, do we want to keep their Adeline? Which I think we do, right?
Well, maybe. Because you think it'll, like, eat more things in the future? I guess that's probably true.
And we can attack, make a thing next turn, like...
Yeah, okay. I guess we want to keep the Adeline. So
yeah.
we just do this.
And, like, we can hopefully use it to crew in response to the Akroan World trigger
We definitely will be able to do that.
Yeah.
Although we'll have to make sure it is 4 power. But
sure.
yeah. Assuming we make sure it is 4 power, then...
Well, 4 power when it goes back to their side of the battle.
Right, so this block is just great, right?
I would like to make this block, yeah.
Okay, so this turn is the turn their guys are going to be forced to attack, right? It is.
Yeah.
So we should just play our guys.
Yeah, now that we drew a replacement land to replace the one that we jumped with.
Yes. And now I think our opponent is basically dead.
Yeah, and I would like to attack with Adeline because it has Vigilance.
That sounds very reasonable to me.
And we'll make a 1/1 friend.
Yeah. We could have killed the Mutavault. Oh, by crewing Chariot. Shit.
Oh.
Justy's right, we punted. Fuck. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
We should have crewed the Chariot to get a third creature killing Mutavault. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, that's definitely better. I mean, I think we're going to win anyway, but that was a mistake, yeah.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's, I think, very, very difficult for him to win. Possibly impossible. Because, like, Brave doesn't even beat us. Like, I just don't even know what could go wrong to some extent. The team has to attack. The attacks are terrible. There's, like, a lot of problems. Like, this time we can trade off Adeline for this.
Yeah, that seems great. Though they might sack.
Sure. Sack to save... It was... It's funding... Oh, no, it's funding that. Sure. That's fine, though. Right? I don't see why them sacking is particularly bad for us.
Oh, I meant sack to save the Adeline.
Oh, sack this?
Yeah.
But then we can just crew with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. I think this block is straightforwardly great.
Yep.
Oh, isn't it better to keep Adeline and use it to crew? Oh. That's interesting. Adeline will only kill itself if it's 4 power at the time. No, wait.
On their side of the battlefield?
Which it won't beat.
Yeah.
So this is better.
Yeah.
Okay. Adeline doesn't kill itself. Wait. So, but they'll gain control of the Adeline. So it has to be 4 on their side, right? Wait, I don't think that's true, is it?
Oh, sacrifice after 3. It will be true.
Oh. Okay, well then we might as well do this. Yeah, because we'll have 4 creatures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry chat. Yeah. I guess that's how it works. I've never had the Adeline Saga thing come up before, weirdly, despite playing a lot of Gruul and a lot of white.
Yeah. Me neither.
But okay, so then this. All right, so then we untap this as 4 power. Crewing now is fine. Crewing whenever is fine, right?
Yep.
We crew. Each tap creature deals damage to itself. Adeline dies. I guess we can play this. I don't know.
That seems pretty good. Wait, dead check? If we Akroan War their thing and attack with Mutavault...
Then they can block one thing with the Mutavault. They block a 5 power thing. They take...
4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, so not lethal.
But if they... Wait, but I still want to do it.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Wait. Let's double check, because if they block Mutavault, then they take... They must block a thing that will eat the Mutavault.
Yes, they'll have no creatures in play. So it is good enough.
Yeah. Reminder: text may not accurately represent function. Yes, I do accept that.
They did not sack it, which is incorrect. But anyway, okay, cool. Well, we finished this league 4-1. Yeah, I honestly really like the Gruul Guys deck. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm pretty into the deck. Sorry, let me bring up the actual Gruul Guys deck.
What if it's Knight and the backside of Brutal Cathar has haste? That's great.
Classic question decks. Yeah, I really like this deck. I mean, I think what it does for the most part is it has game against everything. It beats red-black. It beats white. It doesn't lose anything hard. Yes, we went 4-1.
Oh, it doesn't work now that we're...
Yeah, because I finished the event.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's not be cracking...
One more.
One more chest?
One more chest.
All right, we can open another chest. I got 5 play points. Talani's
Skin Shifter.
And
Psionic Ritual. Whoa. And an Ashnod Avatar.
Okay.
That's huge.
Thanks. Yeah.
And hey, Bengals212, thanks so much for the follow.
So I definitely like this deck. I recommend it if red-black is really popular in your area. I think this is the best counter in the format to red-black at this point. I think most of the other decks that are against red-black have like fundamental issues that Gruul does not have. If green is popular in your area, maybe leave it at home. But, you know, I'm still pretty unsure if I like Pack Leader better than like Scooz plus Giganta. It still seems very close to me. I'm not really sure if there should be 3 or 4 Obliterating Bolts. The number of Cron Wars is the mainest they can play with. But overall, I definitely like this deck, and I think it's a pretty real consideration for me for NRG champs. So yeah, that's about my summary here.
Yeah, sweet. We could just raid Caleb on the last day of Chaos drafts.
Sure, we can raid Caleb.
Okay. That is have we? I don't think we've ever raided Caleb before, right? Oh, raid someone small, make their day. Okay.
Well, we're trying. It's not necessarily so easy.
Okay, wait. We can find someone small and raid them. Pioneer Rakdos, PT Bench.
You can read PT Bench. I don't know who that is.
Okay, let's go raid them. They're playing Pioneer. We're playing Pioneer.
Send the Pioneer boys over there.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. We're gonna go raid PT Bench. So tell them hi from SystemMagic.
Be sure to ask them what things are on the Tremaine scale. Really, any things. All such things is considered good advertising for our stream.
That's true. You can ask them about tier lists if you'd like. Get on my rating pants. Well, yep. Yeah, everyone get on your rating pants.
So implying that Shia-Time was not previously wearing pants, I believe. So Shia-Time was not previously wearing pants, but yeah.
Point out all moments with too much Ruth. That's great. Yeah. But yeah, so that raid is ready to go. So go ahead and sell PT Bench. We said hi. And until next time, we'll be back with some limited tomorrow. We have a really sweet deck that we've drafted last time. So you could go watch our last stream on YouTube to see the deck. And we're going to finish it off on tomorrow's limited stream. So tune in for that. And then we'll probably draft again. Maybe some alchemy, maybe not. We haven't decided. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe because it really helps us out. And yeah, that's the end of the stream. So thanks so much for watching, and SystemMagic out.